loading?
Yes.
I have other treats for you too.
Oh my. Alright, well they are sorting Matt out. We're gonna go through our awesome music. Our theme music is Travis Savoy RPG, music maker. Background music is Bardify. The ambient music and sounds are by Michael Ghelfi Studios. All of them are on YouTube. All of them are on Patreon. Absolutely, check them out. They're amazing. Awesome people.
Matt, I have given you permissions for something, and I want you to work on it real quick, and we'll give you about 10 minutes.
Where's that at?
Permissions?
It's gonna be on your...
Has permission to die.
Oh dear.
It's gonna be on your character sheet. There's 3 dots right next to the X, and I highlighted what you need to click on, and then just get all your shit together.
Oh, good lord. Why would you do this, you monster?
Because you cannot fight enemies with a robe and a pouch and a
Did
ton of gold.
you bring back Professor Honeypot?
Fluffy beak, yes.
Fluffy Beak? Yes!
I was talking to Goose. I was like, hey, one of these times I should probably be able to join you after preparing. He's like, haha, you fool. You triggered my trap card. That is today. I was like, oh.
Congratulations.
Matt,
Okay,
why
so-
is...
Yes?
Let me set this user configuration.
Please tell me he wanders into the tavern hoping to find a room to stay.
Aw, yes.
While the tavern's still all busted up, probably.
I feel... Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll give it to Matt how he would like to introduce this character.
You know, the last time I remember actually watching you guys were in a sewer, so I don't know what's happening.
No. So, well, let me give a breakdown while you're getting your gear together.
Sure.
Paying for your stuff. Use the search bar, buddy. Anyways, because there's a lot of items you can put
Yeah,
in.
there
Bag
is.
of holding.
I don't even know what I'm gonna need here.
Mic off, mic on.
Well, first off, you
Mic
basically
off.
have no equipment on you besides your background stuff, so keep that in mind. You might need a knife.
Mic
Anyways,
Maybe.
so let us recap what happened in Waterdeep so far while this stuff together. How about that?
Good plan.
I'd say that's a good start to this day. Anyways, let me just... I was so excited for Matt's character, I did not go over some things. All right, cool. So, you guys went to go see the tavern, and obviously it looks
Amazing.
yeah.
It's
However
a place
you just
full of potential.
pretty
Yes.
much.
That's what we're calling it.
Look at the open floor plan.
However, before you get to the tavern, you meet Seer Pandolin, who claims the eyes painted on the buildings watch us all, but his demeanor changed to a confused old man after his outburst. Eunice hands the Seer 3 silver, who provides a grim future of death by petrification, but claims that the future is always changing. Our heroes did go into the tavern and heard some interesting noise. The first weird thing that they noticed was all the tree nuts on the counter, like just a pile of it, just stacked. And then they heard noise upstairs as they went to investigate. They had some spooky ghost encounters, or as in
There's no such thing as a
states.
ghost.
Yes. And
I didn't see any.
found the 3 urchins who have taken residence in the abandoned building. After
Sorry, go ahead.
After an ear pull to a temple, and Eunice and the party finding the picture of the old tavern owner's daughter, Octavia, our our heroes kind of like met a couple of their neighbors, only two of them, the furniture guy and the herb person.
Yeah.
The herbalist, yes.
What was it? The vet. Was it the herbalist or the vet? She was selling veggies or something. I read.
Yes, and a veggie vendor.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so continuing with this recap, our players had found out that Octavia runs a pet store, where they traveled to, found out that, and saw an interesting sight, an immortal goldfish that was apparently being sold, but was already sold to a member of Xanathar's guild. Who knew?
I was disappointed that even though I went to a pet store, no one was actively selling pets.
Or petting him.
Exactly.
I mean,
Did you ask?
there's the
Octavia
did.
sale of pets, just maybe not what you're thinking about.
I very clearly recall Octavia petting you.
A little
Yes, I had her
Uncomfortably.
I mean, like I couldn't buy it anywhere, but got someone to pet me.
bit.
So yes, after inquiring about the ghost, Octavia reveals that her father loved the tavern most of all and had tore apart the family. However, in order to appease the ghost, you must show the tavern as much love as he once have, which only was able to, because all he did was clean.
Because there's no such things as ghosts.
See, Tempest had the best of heart, but Tempest broke the old tables, and that was Leaf's tables, and
Yeah,
didn't
well,
matter if they were
useless.
Yep, pretty
Well,
much.
Eunice was cleaning out the kitchen and the pantry. If I
Eunice has a possession of Leaf's.
Oh, the picture?
Yeah. Yup.
Mm.
Not anymore. We gave it back to his daughter.
Well, yeah, but haven't seen him since.
Mm-mm.
Anyways, she also reveals to the party someone who had worked with her father before, an old renovator and an old-time friend, someone named Green Thumb.
Mm-hmm.
And that is basically the quickest summary I can give. And Matt has 3 more minutes.
Okay.
Excellent. When we left off, we were still at the pet store? I don't think we went back
Yep.
yet. Yeah. Okay.
Still at the pet store, so you can buy an owl there, I guess.
Maybe that's how we pick up Fluffy Bee.
Jesus Christ.
No, let's try to get away from the
Mm-hmm.
selling of sentient people.
I mean, she didn't know it was a sentient owl.
Who? Me?
Ooh, me.
Maybe he was cursed and looked like just a regular owl.
Which also, Party did hit the nail on the head while Octavia was talking about how she doesn't know why that she believed the goldfish story. Our parties assumed it was magic, which Octavia laughed off very unconvincingly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Nah, I'm not going to read too much into that.
You don't have to.
Okay, apologies. I'm ready whenever you are. Just picked a bunch of stuff.
Cool. Fair enough. And like I said, you can purchase. We can get your equipment set up in between sessions as well, just to make sure to get you caught up. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Anyways,
That was
So-
very sit.
so you guys are ending. So you guys ended at Octavia's store, and that is where we will pick up again
Alrighty.
as I switch off the music into the city of Waterdeep.
She gave me a source for more nuts too, for Matilda.
Yes, she will purchase more tree nuts from the field ward. All right. So, as the party is leaving, a small owl comes into the store looking to purchase something.
Oh no. This was the pet store, yes?
Yes, this is a pet store, yes.
Come in looking for, of course, another owl.
Fair enough.
Look around, see if there's anything. Excuse me, miss. Do you sell any owls? Says the little owl person.
I would like to pet the owl person.
Already starting the
Are you-
petting. All right. Just popping up Octavia again. She looks at you quite confused. Are you looking for a friend?
Well, no, just more of a messenger or a person.
I do have owls as messenger. Not the strangest thing that has come through
Or
today.
companions. I can see that. Looks around at the adventurers in here, and the crow person that's petting me. I'll ask you to stop that, but I won't stop you, I suppose.
I continue to pet him.
Oh, yep, all right. Like if you've seen Bird's head, that just like sinks in a little bit. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll scooch away up to the Octavia. You said.
Come on.
Yep,
We
Octavia.
don't pet strangers without their permission, darling. Come here.
Permission?
Like, arm pulled up to his chest, like. Ooh.
Look
I-
at. Look at. He
I don't
doesn't
have
want
much
you to
gold.
pet him. Come here.
Thank you. But yes, little traveling owl, if you could.
Fair enough. As she kind of goes along her store, she has like this small section of various different types of birds and whatnot. She does produce a cage with a small little white owl.
Name you Gregory.
It's only but a silver piece.
Here you are. Pulls
All
the
right.
very light purse. Now,
A very light purse.
There's not much left. Put it away. Hello, Gregory.
I don't think you imported it.
No, it didn't look like there was a. Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah, you forgot to import it. Anyways, so
Fuck.
no worries.
Damn it. Sorry.
No worries.
All
right.
There it goes.
You should see the things that we make him fix every time.
But
Every day
you
I
look
fix.
like a motley crew. What are you? Are you here to get owls as well?
No, we just had a few questions. We own
Oh.
a tavern in Troll's Skull Alley.
Oh, that sounds like an adventure. I'm looking for a place to stay. If you have rooms open.
How much money you got?
Well, it's a very small, like, purse of gold. Some? Oh,
That's better than none.
I mean, I'm willing to do favors as well if you need help.
How much do you like soup?
For your room.
I mean, I kind of find soup detestable, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh,
Oh,
I run over.
I've had some
And-
really bad soup before.
I run over and I cover Unis's ears.
I lean up to, I'm not sure what everyone's name is. Shy, you were talking. Like, is that a sin? Is that bad?
yes, darling.
Eunice is gonna get the hands off of my ears. You've never had proper soup.
I mean, it was professionally
Yeah,
made.
you have
They
to
had
come.
5-star soup, and like it just.
I'll
kind of
show you
came
how
back
it's
up.
done, and I'm gonna
Oh.
grab him by the feathery hand
Oh.
at the shop.
Who are you?
We're marching back to the tavern. And she's just like muttering about like the best ingredients for a good soup on the way.
Desi
Like the
is
little
just
cage
absolutely
Um,
shaking their head. Just like, oh boy.
everything she's muttering, I am going to internalize.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
if we stop by any likely-looking stores, I will go in and try to get the ingredients that she is asking about, or that she is mumbling about.
If you do tomato soup, you just can't do tomato. You have to put other things in it, you know.
But I don't like tomato.
Oh yeah.
As you are walking down the streets of Waterdeep, it is midday, and some people are kind of looking at you strange. But this isn't the first time they've seen someone's with their ear being dragged out.
by a small purple kobold.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the second time in 2 days that they've watched this kobold drag somebody across town.
who looks like they very much don't want to be dragged across town, but they do
That's
not have the
also-
strength to resist.
Also, the second time she's dragged somebody who obviously did not want to be dragged across town.
Oh no.
Would like to point out that even though she is small, she is dragging another small across. So
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, she
So
was
you
last
can see
time.
he's like made of paper at this point. You just grab him. He's like, oh.
If we see any kind of like spice shop on the way back, I would like to stop in.
I mean, that's
Absolutely.
That's
There
what
is-
I'm. Anything that I see, I am, or that might have the things that you are mumbling to yourself and listing. I'm just running in there, like if you're going like paprika, I'm gonna go and run into the store and go paprika. So the quantities are going to be way off, but I will negotiate the best possible deal for all of it.
Wait, see, there's the three of them that are all like 3 foot something, just yammering and dragging him and everything ahead of us. And then in the back, you've just got the 2 tieflings. They're just like, yeah,
Face
alright.
palming.
Uh-huh.
You just like herding little ducks. Like, nope, this way. Nope, this way.
What do we
Well,
do
it's a good
with
thing
them?
you guys are. It's a good thing you guys are in the trades ward because you definitely pass by various shops and street vendors who have all sorts of different spices.
Eunice
Going up the high,
wants to grab one of everything.
Oh boy.
and she will, which will only cost her at, I would say probably like 5 silver pieces,
Mm.
but that's going to be for like a ton of spices, especially with the amount that Gentle Hum's grabbing. So,
Oh goodness, that's a lot of spice. I don't know if my stomach can take that.
We won't
I
use it all at once, of course. Don't be silly.
I hit him on the head with a spice jar, not hard enough to break it, and just say soup.
Boop him on the head with the spice.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
As they're making a
That's a complete
scene,
look. Go ahead.
as they're making a scene in one of the spice shops, I'm just gonna kind of go into the dark, like a dark part of the alley next to the store or something, and I'm gonna turn into Octavia before we get back to our place.
all right.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go try and make some more money. I'm just gonna sit over here and look lusty in the corner. Sorry, in the dark alley.
I'm just
I
gonna be all
mean-
dark and broody for a moment.
I mean, Desi could probably make some good money that way, but
That's neither here nor there,
we're
darling.
working, I guess. Yes. So, not today, darling.
So, sorry, which character you're changing into? Temperance, or
Octavia.
oh, you wish to turn to Octavia? I don't actually have a picture of
I
Octavia.
don't think we've seen Octavia yet, have we?
No, you have.
The pet store owner.
Yep, but I don't
Oh.
have. I don't have the picture for the transformation.
I was like,
just
I
have
don't
it for-
remember this of your personalities.
Nope.
She just wants to look like Octavia.
Octavia's hot, of course I do.
And
Look at her. No, we're gonna go deal with her father.
I get it.
There you go.
Anyways,
as soon as we come out, Eunice is just gonna be like, "Oh, couldn't resist a good soup, huh?" Understandable. Toting the bird along.
Do we have
bird with
any
bird
idea that is secretly our party member?
I think Eunice would have
Relia
any
probably
idea.
does, but I don't think Eunice has noticed that I'm shapeshifting. She just thinks that it's
Hmm,
two different people.
Yeah, him and Eunice, and by extension, Yurley, definitely did not see Beloved change into Octavia. You just all of a sudden see Octavia following you.
Talking with Relia. Just,
Relia obviously knows because Relia was just hanging out with Beloved.
yeah.
However, in your quest to find various spices that are reasonably priced because there's so much competition in the city,
Also, I'm making the best
Wouldn't
deals
competition
anywhere.
drive the price down?
yes,
Yeah.
that's why I said reasonably priced.
So wouldn't they all be reasonably priced?
I mean,
They're all reasonably
Probably all
priced,
have a
yeah.
little bit of
Frugal
chapter.
nature.
the last time I bought spices at a grocery store, in reality,
It's
they
so
were very
expensive.
expensive.
So expensive.
Like 5 silver, that's super generous.
Right?
For all the spices for soup. I don't know how much bought, but you're probably looking at carrying like boxes, like various little small crates and whatnot.
Mm.
Hey, we're gonna have to keep the tavern supplied.
While I'm in this shop, do I see any? I don't know if it's actually a real thing, but I've seen it in another game. Is there any dust of deliciousness going on here?
Don't exactly know what dust of deliciousness is, but why
Good to
not?
know. It's fine.
All right. As you are continuing on, you hear a town. You pass by a town crier, a small boy who's yelling at the corner of the street. You know, holding parchment as he's kind of reading it off. He's like, "The Black Viper strikes again, beating their legendary record of 30 robbed in a single night. They have officially robbed 31. All nobles are living in fear."
Oh, that's impressive.
How exciting!
I wonder who they are.
The only part of that I latch onto is the who, and I start going, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Darling!
Shrink a little bit. Damn it, not again.
I turn to Octavia and go, ooh, ooh, and then present my hand.
Pet him. Sure.
You said you
Alright.
turned into the shopkeeper?
Yes.
Yep, Octavia.
I,
Oh, you're a friend of them?
I make the sound of I make the sound of a cat purring, which is, you know, when loud enough, surprisingly similar to some of the other devices I've been using.
Of course.
But yes, you finally do make it back to Troll Skull Alley. Yurley, you definitely can see the tavern from here. It's definitely
that's
old
wonderful.
and worn down.
Oh.
So old.
Every time.
Every time.
Well, we just bought it yesterday. Well, we're given it yesterday. And we're renovating.
Oh. That's fair. It looks like trash.
Yes.
For now. For now. He pipes up.
You guys do pass by Seer Pandolin, who seems to be much more well.
Oh, good.
Seems to have finally used that silver for good. And as you reach your tavern, it is still dusty and old. You do know of the renovator that was being suggested to you,
Yeah. I'm
named Green Thumb.
Just wait here for a moment. And I would like to go inside with, they can wait outside for a second. As
Okay.
Octavia, I'm going to go inside. Father! Father, are you here? It's Octavia.
I Hearing her do that, I just sort of roll my eyes and make the sound of a cuckoo bird. Cuckoo.
Bird.
It's fine.
And then
It's fine.
I I just walk past in and find something to clean.
No. Whatever.
I was asked to wait outside, so I'm currently waiting outside looking at the new flower. Just watching everyone else go and like, oh, dude, can I go?
I mean,
Oh,
the game is not paused, so you guys can move your tokens where you'd like.
Mm.
Oh,
I mean-
sorry, she's open.
Eunice is gonna go inside and put the spices away.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Is there anything left to clean in this room?
I mean, it's still dusty. The wood is definitely worn. It's gonna take some carpentry in order to get it to look at least a bit cleaner.
Right, and you said Green
But-
Thumb was the one responsible, or who would help with that.
Who can help with that? Anyways, so Beloved is using Octavia's form, calling out to her father.
Mhm.
However, there is no response.
Oh, that's okay.
Hmm.
Just gonna keep, okay.
You,
Father, these people have purchased the tavern, and they're trying to restore it, so please don't bother them, okay? If you would like to see it restored, then help them. I know you love the furniture, but stop hitting people with it.
angry furniture. What?
It's alright.
Beacon from the door.
I lean back to. Oh no, Honeybeak is still outside. Never mind.
He was asked to wait outside. He's just hearing all this, like, maybe I should leave.
Mine is like stuck with this elevation thing highlighted, and I can't move.
oh, let me see.
All it keeps doing is drawing squares.
Oh, you make sure your token. Make sure you select your token control off to the left. Little person,
Yep, that's highlighted in red. Select
And
token
then-
is in red, but then
and
this.
then
So token control is red highlighted. Select token is
Okay.
red highlighted. Okay,
all right.
but then below it, the two arrows that say set elevation for next place template are highlighted in purple, and all it's
Oh,
letting
just
me do is draw squares. And when I click on
Just
that,
click on that. Yeah.
yeah, it opens a menu that says set elevation for next template placement, and it says confirm or
Weird.
cancel. And no matter what I hit, confirm, cancel, or just exit it out, all it does is draw squares.
Well, I will move your character for now. We'll get that fixed.
I don't know.
Welcome to Foundry. All right. So
There we go.
So, yes. You don't hear a response, and as your memory serves, you do remember that Octavia and her father did have sort of an estrangement from each other.
Yeah.
You assume that maybe Leaf is afraid to face his daughter.
That could be. But that's really
Well, it's one
all
way
I
to get
wanted
him
to
to behave, at least.
That's really all I wanted to say was just like maybe she can convince him. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's any sort of persuasion or anything you want me to do, or just be like, okay, leave them alone, and then walk out, change back to Desi, and come back in with everybody.
I mean, to be fair, you no persuasion roll is needed. You know, I think was very creative on that.
Excellent.
So yeah,
All right, then I'm gonna leave and say I'll be back to visit soon, Father. Just please be polite. Out, turn into Desi, and back in again with everybody else.
So you
Like
step
it.
out in front of the little owl who's still waiting and change. It's like, oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, basically.
oh, that's why you couldn't do anything with your character. It was still going off the old token.
Ah, weird.
Yeah. There
Yeah.
we go.
I would.
Cool.
I'd very much like to go seek out this green thumb now.
Well, we should
All
probably
right.
clean up some more, but we can try.
I mean, he's supposed to help with the. I've been subtly informed that this is going to require more than what we can likely do easily on our own.
Yeah.
All right. So, Octavia did write on a piece of paper, Green Thumb, and his place of location is at an altered temple of God, the Guild Association.
Hmm.
And you guys do travel there, and it's a very magnificent place. And if I was, it's a very magnificent place. You see all sorts of different people. They all look all various types of craftsmen. Definitely a lot of artificer looks.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Various people coming and going. And what seems to be a symbol. What seems to be a symbol placed onto the front of the temple. That here it is. Sorry about that. Let me see if I can grab it in. The symbol is of a gear and a hammer. The hammer pointing down. Definitely, Desi would know this from well, at least Temperance's and Beloved studies.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the gear with the hammer pointing down is the symbol of God itself.
Perfect.
Entering into the large hall, it's obnoxiously rustic and golden at the same time.
All right then.
Let's see.
So very shiny.
Very shiny.
shiny. Yes.
I'll look
I
over,
kind
so.
of I stop in the doorway, seeing all this. I just kind of stare. My tongue slips out of my open beak.
Crow. Crow in Chinese.
The smell of oil, wood, and steel permeates the air
I
of
drool
this
more.
Oh boy.
wondrous place. And bingo, there we go.
Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not just drooling at the shiny. I'm drooling at the cogs as well.
Oh
Ugh.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Various signs are posted all along the Temple of God in various different offices. You do know that Green Thumb is the guild leader of innkeepers, and you finally see his small office amongst all these other various offices and whatnot.
All right.
And you see a half-elf woman tending to the desk, guarding the door before you. Not necessarily guarding, just kind of.
Yeah.
And she looks up at all of you, a bit confused, and she's all like, "Do you have an appointment with Mr. Broxley?"
No. Actually, we're here
I
looking.
show her my hands.
Oh, they're lovely hands.
We're
I
here.
smile and look at her expectantly.
We're here looking for someone named Green Thumb. We were sent by Octavia. We are restoring her father's old inn.
Oh, there's no one here by Green Thumb. An inn, you say? What's the address? What's the inn?
Troll Skull Manor.
She stops for a moment as she writes it in, and she quickly gets up and opens the door. Opens the door behind her, goes in really quickly. You kind of wait there, pause for a moment,
Mm-hmm.
and she comes out and she's like, "You said Troll Skull Manor."
Yes, that's correct.
Yes, Mr. Boxley will definitely see you.
Fantastic.
As she opens the door for all of you, Mr. Boxley's office is a very large office, actually. It could kind of be considered a suite of some sort.
Hmm.
You see various books of law and construction and things like that, just kind of encircling the whole room. And there you see a very elderly goblin pulling out a book. He's standing on one of the ladders. I see you've come for the old Troll Skull Manor. How quaint.
Yes. We were sent here by Octavia, the owner's daughter, to speak with Green Thumb, but your assistant says there's no one here by that name.
Oh, my dear. Such naivety amongst the young.
Ah.
It's refreshing. Green Thumb. Green Thumb
Yeah.
is a slur for goblins.
Well,
It
shit.
is. I know.
I do
I
apologize,
know.
sir. I'm quite new to the big city.
Don't be. There's a reason. There's a reason why I'm known as Green Thumb amongst the commoners. They called me that when I started the innkeepers. When I started working for the Innkeepers Association, and the person who coined the term was the one who handed me my promotion. I kind of stuck with it.
Mhm.
It really irks him, even while he rolls in his grave. But if you really want to drop the formalities, my name is Broxleek Fairkettle.
It's pleased to meet you, sir. My name is Desiderius.
Desiderius.
I show him my hands and I make, I just go
Yes.
and nod my head.
Eunice is just gonna kind of blink and go, I thought you were just really good at gardening, maybe.
Good at gardening. I am the best there is. I run the Innkeepers Association.
Well, as I said, Octavia said that we could find you here. She said you were friends of her father, Leaf,
Yes.
and perhaps that you could help us with the renovations of the inn.
You would be the first of many owners who want to renovate that. I had almost given up hope that anyone would try to renovate the old Trollskull Manor.
Well, we have
Quite the history in Waterdeep.
come into possession of it recently, and frankly, her father won't leave us alone until we fix the place, it seems.
Sounds like Old Leaf.
Is that the ghost?
I roll my eyes and say, "There's no such things as ghosts."
Oh, so it's not real.
It's fine, darling.
I
Don't
shake
worry.
my head.
The pink tiefling is just crazy, apparently.
I haven't seen the place in some time. Let's see what the damage is, shall we?
By all
He
means.
he guides you out, and a lot more people are now looking at you as Broxley is walking along with all of you. You kind of hear whispers of curiousness. Broxley doesn't seem to be around much people nowadays.
I say, as the leader, he probably doesn't do much work himself anymore. Delegates it.
His underlings for that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He does call a carriage to quickly get to Troll Skull Alley. Invites all of you and pays your fare.
Wow.
As you continue on to Troll Skull Alley, Broxley's all like, I've had Troll Skull Manor. What a wonderful place. It was the very first place I've ever renovated in my entire life.
Wow.
Yes. Not many people would hire the Green Thumb. But Mr. Leaf, well, he was desperate and he needed something cheap. And I was desperate and needed a name for myself. We both got what we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, there's the place now. As you see as you're entering Troll Skull Alley, everything's coming into view. He quickly the cart doesn't even stop before he jumps out.
Mic off.
Ah,
He's
Troll
excited.
Skull Manor.
Mic on.
You know, I've offered to renovate this place to the last few owners that have had this. They've all ignored me. Apparently, they were upset with the occupants.
Yes, well, we're a bit different.
I see.
Can I
He
come here?
walks he walks in there. He walks in there looking around at the tavern. Uh, such a shame. I ordered these tables and chairs. Oh,
They're all stacked neatly as firewood along the fireplace.
pretty much.
I do apologize for that, but they were very, very broken already.
I absolutely agree. You won't hear me say nothing about the old. Oh. He goes up to the counter, looks at the pile of tree nets, and he's like, looks like someone's been keeping tradition. As he goes into his pocket and grabs a tree net himself and he places it on the counter. Interesting.
Tradition?
Yes.
That's
Quite
something
a
we should do.
And quite a joke here at the Troll Skull Manor. Oh, you see, there was a time when we were all drinking at the pub on opening night of this place. A bird had flown in, got through one of the windows. It was a hot summer night. The bird dropped a tree nut on the counter. Leaf poured the bird an ale and slid it to it as a joke. Soon you got everybody in the tavern trying to pay with tree nuts. So, tradition or not, this is my payment for the longest time. Yes. He quickly guides all of you out and he goes upstairs. He's going room by room. Like he sees the mirror that's broken into shards embedded on the wall, and he's like, "Huh, interesting." He opens various doors. One of the hinges comes off. Huh, terrifying. And it takes him about 1 or 2 hours to fully investigate the place as you come downstairs. Brings all of you back to the tavern. Well. As a favor to Leaf, I can quite possibly give you guys a discount.
Oh.
I can have the whole guild working on this tavern. It'll take about 12 days' time.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as you have the cost of 1,250 gold.
Well.
Well, I know where we can get that.
Do you?
I would like to negotiate him down.
That is negotiated.
Yes.
He kind of pulls out his pipe, and he begins to light it. However, he quickly stops.
Uh-oh.
He quickly stops as he's staring at someone that just came into the door. You know, let's just activate good old Troll Skull Manor.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that kind of would be good.
I was gonna say, is it finally the troll that the place is named after?
Oh god, I hope not.
Are there like troll markings or anything?
Is it the it's it's that movie? Blanking on the name. It's gonna eat us. The house is gonna eat us.
Quite no. A woman very dignified looking, carrying a staff that is very interesting. She stands there at the door as Broxley's all like, "Well, aren't you important?" She looks around. She looks around the tavern for a bit, and she looks over at all of you, and she was like, "I request a meeting of the owners of this place."
Hello, how can we help you?
I request a private meeting. As she looks at Broxley, Broxley kind of just, "Oh, I guess I'll smoke outside then."
What is it you need?
As he walks out, she's like, "Of everything in this room," you just kind of hear one of the doors open and shut.
Well, that's creepy.
Better.
I'm just sitting at the counter. Do you want me to leave as well? You asked for my help.
I grab him and pull him into a chair.
Oh, okay. Oh, yep, that's a chair.
You're fine, darling. What can we help you with?
You can help me help Waterdeep.
Oh.
You see, news about your rescuing of Renar Neverember has permeated all of the guards. As you know, there's a gang war going on, and I plan to stop it myself.
Good luck to you with that. We rescued him unintentionally while helping another client.
Yes, and you walked into one of Xanathar's hideouts and came back out without a scratch. That's...
I mean, I did get a scratch right here, but I'm better now.
I walk up to the stranger and I show her my hands. Because I realize I haven't done that yet. She grabs your hands and inspects them as she turns them over. I appreciate the gesture.
Don't mind him.
I smile and look intently back at her.
How does a bird smile?
He clacks
with his
teeth
eyes.
and cocks his head, blinks.
Smiles with his eyes.
Introductions are in order. Terribly sorry. My name is Vajra. I am known as the Blackstaff. One of the highest honors in the city.
Hey,
Currently...
art. Matching Gathering. The crossover set that the
yeah.
Blackstaff and Waterdeep is in the set.
Vajra Sapphire. I have replaced the old Blackstaff, Hans Mono, after his passing.
Oh, I see.
You see, Waterdeep is in a bit of a crisis. Xanathar's guild and Zentrum are running amok. And I need more than just a few town guards distracted by the current events to help with that. What do you know about this gang war?
Nothing,
Sorry?
actually.
But it's been going on for way too long.
Mm-hmm.
For almost a 10-day, in fact. Well, I can help you if you help me. I wish to get to the root of this problem.
Mm-hmm.
I have a contact I would like you to meet. She looks in her folder as she's like flipping through the pages. It seems like she's, kind of lost in them. But then she finally finds it after a minute or two. A Maxine. If you wish to help the city of Waterdeep, I don't know. I can cover any of the costs of your tavern.
I jump up from my seat and oh no, I'm not sitting down. I'm showing her my hands. Never mind.
That's right.
No, you forced me to sit down.
Yes, you sat the owl
Hold on
down.
to my bird like, I'm out of my depth. Gang war? That's one of those nice things.
What's it pay?
The initial cost up front is whatever you need for this to become your base of operations.
They said
I'm going to
1500
need-
for the house here.
That's simple. 1,500 it is.
All right.
I like that. Did they say 1,500 or did they say 1,250? Because I'm pretty sure they said
1,250.
50.
They
did.
said 1,500, darling.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't confused there.
Do I
I'm
need
not-
to roll a deception or anything, Goose? Or
Absolutely not.
okay.
I am.
She
Not
see so
I don't think
seems,
she cares how much it costs.
Damn it.
Considering what she's asking us to do, I don't think the cost is a big deal.
No.
Not at all.
Yeah, just end the gang war. That sounds
And
like
the
something.
gang war. No, I mean, but
You don't-
paying for the tavern's
Well-
just the beginning.
You don't.
They
you
want
don't
us
need-
to, wants us to end the gang war. Doesn't mean we don't have to take sides.
You don't.
Make it so that one gang comes out on top and the gang war's over.
I mean,
I mean-
that's probably the best way to end a gang war, isn't it?
Well, keep in
I
mind
would
that
know.
that's gonna paint a target on our backs.
Yes.
I don't know. I was raised in a brothel.
Yes.
I don't have anything to add
You will-
to this.
You will not be alone in this. I can give you all the resources and funding for your investigations. I'm not asking you to fight the leaders of the gang. I'm asking for information, potential sabotage, maybe even a heist or two.
All right.
Things that are not of legal nature that I can persuade to be legal.
You seem like fun. What do you
that
think?
sounds like adventure.
I think I could buy a lot of soup with that.
I
Reliable.
click my beak in satisfaction.
If you like sneaking around a bit.
Says what I do.
Excellent.
If you're truly invested and interested, meet up with my contact. She opens the folder again and frantically looks for the page. A Maxine.
Maxine. Where do we
Yes.
find her?
She works for the driving guild. The drivers guild. It should be ending her day right now. Would be a good time to talk to her.
Fantastic.
You can find my office in the castle ward. She
How
kind
far
of
is the castle north from here, by the way?
It is fairly far.
Okay.
You guys are in the North Ward.
There are taxis, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are taxis. Yes, there is.
Maxine works for them.
This is true. Psst.
All right. So she bids her goodbye and then she leaves.
Wait, what about money?
We
You
have
will
to
get
find
paid.
Maxine first.
Once we do the thing.
All right. Well then, I guess we'll have Boxley come back in.
Roxy does. I don't actually have his token. I
That's
have his
fine.
picture.
That's fine.
he kind of looks back and kind of gives a little mean grimace towards Blackstaff.
Seems our
Well,
help
that's
is
good.
requested again.
She seems self-important.
Hmm.
Very interesting.
Seems
She
to
don't-
have the money for the renovation soon.
Yes. Give us a few days, and we'll get you the money. We would be glad of your help.
Fair enough. Though, interesting that she wants your help. She's normally a
Yes.
loner.
Well, apparently we found somebody important.
Hmm. Interesting. You bunch are becoming more interesting by the second. I can have the guild start tomorrow, as long as the money is good in a few days.
Of course.
He
Much
nods his
appreciated.
head. He nods his head. Then I shall be off. Come find me when you... And once this tavern opens, let's have a hell of an opening night.
That sounds fantastic.
He,
We agreed on turning this into a tavern, right? Again.
Unless you
So,
have another idea.
This is above board.
Pretty
Yes.
good way to make money.
Yeah,
it's just-
it'll be a pretty steady income. If it's a tavern and inn, people can rent a room and...
All we gotta do is have Desi dance on the countertops and
Money,
make
money,
it
money.
a
Isn't that
tavern.
character? Oh, Neptune.
Desi'll do whatever you want them to.
It would definitely bring in some
Yeah, it would.
interesting people. But the caveat is that you'll be inserting yourself into this fun little gang war that is going on.
I mean, we could turn this old fireplace into like a stripper stage. Yes.
Well, we're still gonna need a fireplace.
You know, that is a support column right there.
Yeah, we're
You just knock up the port column. It's fine.
yeah. We're gonna leave the fireplace there, but maybe we could put a stage over here.
I mean, you could.
Hmm. Or in the window.
I-
Put it in the window.
Or we could put a second little counter over here where Gentle Hum can sell his wares to the people who are renting rooms.
Mm.
God.
Oh,
We
Some merch.
in, not a problem.
Yeah, I nod my head at Professor Fluffy Beak, and I pull out a sample.
Let's
Just
start
have
with an
have a
Maybe we'll get
display case of them
A
over
display
here as they walk in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go. We'll just
With
have
a-
a
with
little
like a little
display
cash
case.
register.
Like it's
Yeah.
not a brothel. You can't rent people, but you can certainly buy entertainment.
I mean, it's your room. We don't care what
Eyebrows,
you do
eyebrows,
with it.
eyebrows.
It's our
Clean
room. They're
afterwards.
renting it.
Well,
Oh,
not
don't
our
worry.
private rooms.
Jesus Christ. Playing D&D. Makes sense.
In a brothel.
I'm proud of you guys.
So we'll each have our own room, and then the floors below that, like I would say we're probably the top floors, so we don't have people above us making noise. So we'll each have our private room on the top, and then the floors below we rent out.
And you know, there's always room in the basement for an illegitimate casino.
You're not
Darling.
wrong.
That's how crime start.
Gang war, yes, by kicking out the other
Desert.
two gangs and forming our own.
Blackjack couldn't
I
put
mean, she did not specify.
She just wanted the war to end.
Right?
Okay.
No worries. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get it renovated first, then we'll decide what we do with it.
Mhm.
Absolutely. I'm just looking at the renovated floor plan, and I'm like, let me get some custom assets.
So we're gonna need, let's see, Belia, Eunice, Hum, Desi, Quinn, Professor Flip. We're gonna need 6 rooms on the top floor, private rooms, and then
Is there even space for 6 rooms up there?
There's literally 6 rooms.
yeah.
No.
I
We
have
didn't spend a whole lot of time up there. Well,
I have dungeon draft and some cool
And
ass
some time.
2-minute tabletop.
So-
if you
so,
need.
okay,
You know,
so
this
there's-
does kind of look like some of those pieces.
There's the main inn, like the main tavern floor, right?
Yep.
And then there's 3 floors of bedrooms.
Yes.
Oh, the place
Perfect.
is
So
huge.
so the top floor
This-
is ours, and then we
It's
have
not
two.
called Troll Skull Manor and only have like a couple.
And each and if each floor has 6 rooms, then we've got our 6 rooms at the top, and then 12 rooms to rent out, plus the tavern, the basement to store things in.
All the extra money, yes. Things.
Yeah. See, so we'll make money off the tavern, money off the rooms. Hum will make money off of his goods. Eunice is gonna sell soup.
Yay!
The best soup around.
Heck yeah, we got it made. This is gonna be a money maker right here. Should we go find Maxine?
I mean, shoot.
Maxine! Maxine!
All right. You go head over to the Drivers Guild. Let's see. Let's activate this. You head over to the Drivers Guild. You do see a bunch of carriages switching off for the night as the night shift is beginning to start. It has been a long day of walking, but you're here and you're alive. That is half the battle. One of the attendants notices you, and he's all like, "You need help."
We're looking for Maxine.
He looks at you even more confused. He's like, Maxine.
Maxine!
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
Uh-oh, how much protocol did we just break?
You, he's like,
uh,
she's in stable 4 right now.
Fantastic, thank you.
man, did you see the list of punishments for breaking the law?
Nope.
And you're gonna break all of them.
He's new in town. He's like, you know what? Adventure. This seems fun. Or this seems fun.
Or you've been kidnapped. Congratulations.
Well, he was looking for a place to stay, but then snowball, as it's wont to do.
So Mad, on the right hand side, if you go to the journal option with the little circles at the top, and then open the player knowledge folder, go to books, and go to Waterdeep.
Oh,
The legal
wow.
code is there.
Jesus Christ.
I have
Why,
not
thank you.
finished filling out the Xanathar knowledge. Oh, snap. Cool. I will fill that in. Anyways. The summary, anything that's highlighted in bold is part of the player's knowledge, so
Okay.
I will get that fixed. Anyways, you head over to Stable 4. You're kind of looking around for someone, but all you see is a horse.
Interesting.
Yes, the horse looks at you, tilts its head.
Maxine! Maxine! Maxine!
It kind of holds its head out of the stable area. Like the stables are about 4 feet high, keeping the horse in as it's trying to lean its nose towards one of you.
Eunice is gonna hold up
Pet
one
it?
of the nuts in her hand for it to she's like toddler size, so she probably has to stand on her tippy toes with
That's
her
adorable.
hand all the way outstretched to give her the nut out of the palm of her hand.
Glance around, see if there's any other people here or any people.
Yeah, any people at all?
No, it's just filled with horses.
Well, we were told to look for Maxine. We were told that Maxine is in the stable, so I'm going to assume that this is Maxine.
There are other horses there, right?
Just
Yep.
one in this. Oh, okay.
But the Stable 4, the horse, Eunice is holding one of the tree nuts, and Maxine happily laps it up, and she's all like, What's the password?
Well, shit.
You're a good horse.
Did the Blackstaff give us a
Just, like,
password?
pats the side and then does a double take. Wait,
Yeah. Did they give us the password?
They did not.
Huh.
I copy the Blackstaff's voice
Oh,
and
good.
repeat exactly how she asked us to find Maxine.
Vajra, you met with Vajra. Oh,
Yes.
Vajra. How I miss Vajra. She would always give me a carrot every week. But she hasn't seen me in quite some time. I thought she'd forgotten about me.
she's probably been busy with her new position.
New position? How exciting! What's a position?
About the black staff she was carrying around.
I'm sure the bird could fill you in.
I
Repeat everything? Oh no.
No, about positions.
Sure he could fill you in. Oh, that's so
Jesus
terrible.
Christ,
Oh,
children.
God.
Oh my
is there
I thought it went. God.
very, very, very important
That's what she
question here. Is there a Forgotten Realms equivalent of the Kama Sutra?
I mean, there is now.
There is now.
You know, like,
And if so, I assume it was read to me as a bedtime story at some point, in which case I will open my mouth and begin to repeat it word for word.
Claps his
Goddamn.
beak shut. Not here, darling.
What am I listening to? What the bird say?
Nothing. Don't listen to him. Anyway, Maxine, darling, she asked us to find you.
She asked to find me? She hasn't forgotten about me.
No.
I was once her noble steed. Now I'm a spy. But ever since a few weeks ago, she stopped coming to see me. I was
They've
once her
been
favorite
busy.
horse.
She has been very busy.
Sent us specifically to you
Do-
because of how important you are.
Do the other horses in here talk?
No, they do not.
Fabulous.
I made sure of it.
Oh,
Look over my
fantastic,
shoulder. Are they
darling.
dead?
Nope, they're regular horses.
Just regular horses.
Nope. Or at least convinced that this one killed the others.
Eunice is gonna go try and offer a tree nut to one of the other horses and try to get it to talk.
They eat the tree nut, but they do not talk.
Eunice just keeps talking to the horse. What do you know? Do you know anything about soup?
Stand behind her, getting ready to pull her away in case this horse tries to murder her.
I mean, I gave it a tree nut. It's probably happy with me. I'm just like patting it on the
fine.
leg.
I mean, definitely a bunch of horses are definitely accepting the tree nut.
All right.
But
Well,
yes,
Fadra sent us to you to get information about the gangs in town and this war they've got going on. She's been very busy with it the last couple of weeks.
ah, yes. She suspected that this would explode in such a way that it did. I've been listening carefully. I've carried some interesting passengers. I have a couple things to report.
Fantastic. I'm gonna
The
pull gentle hum over here and make sure he's listening very carefully so that we can get all this information. Come here, my little recording bird.
I say in a very seductive voice that I picked up somewhere else, obviously, anything you want.
I love you, darling.
Really just has this look of, do I really want to be here?
Please,
Yes.
go ahead, Maxine.
Ah, yes. There was a half-orc talking to another associate. Her name was Yagra. She apparently works for the Zentarum. They were saying something about intercepting the Xanathar Guild and kidnapping Renar. Renar. He's come to town. He's the
Yagra?
target.
What?
Yagra.
Huh.
Yagra is the half orc?
The half-orc you met in the tavern.
She's the one we saved from the troll.
And the Xanathar's
and-
gang.
The gang that was beating her up, which is what attracted the troll.
Because she works for the other gang. Got it.
She had some uneasiness about it. The whole gang war. Renar is in the center of it. But I don't know why. She did not speak as much about it. But apparently she was going to quit if things went south.
Things went south.
Indeed. Well, they no longer
doesn't-
have Renar. We made sure of that.
But Renar is still in danger.
Well,
He
let's
must
hope he has
be.
better guards this time.
Oh, another report. It seems that you were correct. Xanathar seems more focused than ever. He must have had a fancy new advisor. Though, I don't know who. But it seems like the guild is becoming more structured. They're planning an attack.
Where?
I'm not sure. But apparently the lieutenants have been fixed. They're all set in stone. Vajra was right. Something is happening within the guild. They're becoming more dangerous than ever.
And the Xanathar Guild was the one buying goldfish?
Ah, yes.
The snack that smiles back?
And the water
With an
breathing
immortal goldfish.
potions.
Yes. Xanathar's goldfish, Silgar.
Blink, blink,
Wait.
blink, blink.
The
How do you-
goldfish is named Silgar?
Yes.
What does the goldfish have to do with it?
It's
Immortal
Xanathar's
goldfish.
pet.
Okay.
It's Xanathar's pet. He loves the goldfish so.
I see.
I heard it from one of the Xanathar people.
Xanathar loves his pet goldfish, Silgar. Great.
Blink.
Alright.
Take that goldfish.
Note to self, if we get the chance, threaten
Blow up
goldfish.
the goldfish.
Blow up
Take
the
that goldfish. Ransom.
Yeah.
Ransom.
Ransom the goldfish. Oh my!
Oh, and this last piece of information. I know this was very important for you. I saw the ships that are docking in the bay. Jaxel hasn't been seen with any other woman. You have nothing to fear, Vajra.
In the bay. Wait. Are you talking about Vadra's boyfriend now?
Oh, Vajra's ex-boyfriend.
We'll pass that along.
Or maybe ex-mate. I'm not sure. Vajra talked about him a couple of times. But something must have happened. And that's when she disappeared. Oh, Vajra. Poor Vajra. Don't worry.
Now I really want to do an insight check
Mm.
on Vadra, because now I'm concerned that's not the real Vadra.
Right. It's been a while since she talked to the horse.
Yeah.
Hmm. Didn't pass along that this horse was, a horse.
And that's all I have to report. You'll be happy to know that Jaxel is staying. He is staying on his ship. He comes out every once in a while to meet with his people, but he has not been seen with another mate.
Fantastic. Thank you.
I lean up to the horse and I ask, obviously compiling some words together here because I haven't heard this directly. What's something that
Mic
only,
off.
oh God, we literally just said her name.
Vajra.
Vajra?
Valdra, my God. What's something that only Valdra would know?
Vajra is a very private person. I don't know what she talks about with other people. She used to read to me a book. Uh, The Songs in the Wind. It's a love poet. It's a poetry about love. She's really a nice person. I promise you.
Songs in the Wind. Got it.
That's all I have to report. If you see Vaja, tell her I miss her so.
We definitely will. What was the name of her ex?
Jaxel.
Jaxel.
Jarlaxle, actually. Jarlaxle, my bad.
Oh, sorry. Jarlaxle.
He owns ships that are docked in the bay.
Jarlaxle.
All right.
Furious scribbling.
Furious scribbling. Understood. This will also all be put into the recap.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah.
I also added it to our little chat.
Cool.
I
Mic on.
to, beloved, or whatever she is right now.
Mhm.
No trust Vexy.
Okay.
I say it quietly so that the horse can't hear. By the
All right,
way,
darling. I'll just pat your head and nod. So, I understood. So, anything else we need from the horse?
No, that's all Maxine's got.
All right.
On the way back, I want to stop and look at groceries. I need more soup
More
ingredients.
soup? Oh no.
Can't make soup with just spice.
That's true.
I need
Just as long as it's not tomato.
butternut
Long as
squash.
it's not tomato.
You like butternut squash, Mr. Owl?
I don't know what that is.
Butternut squash?
Mr. Owl, how many licks does it take to get this?
372. He pipes up immediately. For no reason in particular.
Nice.
soup.
Just like basic groceries too, things that we should probably always have on hand if we want to make any kind of food.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be in a tavern keeper.
All right. You guys do your grocery shopping. Did you want to go to Blackstaff today or tomorrow?
Well, how late is it?
Yeah.
It is getting to be about 6 p.m.
Do you think she'd still be in her office?
The night's just starting.
Based on her job, most likely.
Yeah, I suppose we should go back to her office then.
Do we know if it would take very long to get there?
No, actually. You are much closer than before, especially if you take a carriage.
All right.
Well, if we want to get there
It's
before
not
she
too bad
leaves.
because it's
Wait.
like
What was that book again that he mentioned?
The song.
Songs in the Wind.
In the
Songs in the
wind.
Wind. Are there any bookstores nearby that we may be walking past?
I mean, there could be.
If there are, I'd
It
love
is
to stop
Waterdeep.
in and get a copy of Songs in the Wind.
Actually, I do have to ask, as a previous professor, would I've ever heard of or read this book?
Cloister Scholar, yes. You have definitely known about this book.
Okay.
At one point in your life, you fell sweet on a beautiful owlin
Fluffy
at
little
a younger
thing.
age, younger
They have
age, and
beautiful wings.
you took a poem from Songs in the Wind
Hmm.
to try to convince her. And she did go out with you for a little bit, but then you ghosted her because you got nervous.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Aw.
Any chance that you memorized that poem?
I'm sure he has.
He probably memorized it to say it once. Would I
Pretty
remember? Okay. Would
Poetry
I be
scholar,
able to...
you got it. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'd be able to repeat it, yeah. Okay.
All right, Mad. Poem. Let's go.
Oh, fuck that. He's a cloistered scholar, I'm not. There's a reason I look up poems.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Oh God.
Oh no.
All right. You do take a detour towards the castle ward. You guys do pay for a carriage, which is not too expensive, especially in the inner cities.
Mm-hmm.
You get to the castle ward. It seems Blackstaff office is a very gaudy looking building. Mostly you could see it as a show of power. Very strong silver structures just
Most
built up.
law
Mhm.
buildings have to be.
Right.
And you go through the office and you pass by the receptionist who lets you in. He's all like, "Ah, I think Vajra is expecting you."
Fantastic.
All right.
Oh, she's got a very packed office.
Yes. She's currently working at her desk. She looks up at all of you, and she's like, "I presume that you met with Maxine."
That misses you something fierce.
Oh, does she now?
I don't know. Could be the carrots.
I've been very, very busy, so I haven't had much time to talk to old acquaintances.
Squinty eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, yes. I just start kind of humming that poem to myself, or just muttering it to myself.
You start
Loud enough
muttering
for
it to
some.
yourself.
Yeah, just in case anyone else hears. He's distracted. Just saying the love poem, thinking of his owlin.
Mm-hmm.
Her
Just
ears, her ears perk up as she looks at you strangely, and then she tries to go. She tries to look at the rest of you, avoiding the owlin. Very well then. I believe this is the money you said would cover the tavern, and you will receive 1,500 gold.
Hmm.
Does it seem like she recognizes it, besides just me being weird?
This one is going to require a check.
Hmm.
Oh.
I mean, I am definitely on edge here, and
Yeah.
fully would like to insight
I mean,
this.
especially we haven't
Same
even
here.
told her anything yet. All he's doing is humming a poem.
All right. We're looking at a check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can roll for Matilda on this?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's my bad. I accidentally added Matilda too.
All right, I've
Yeah.
changed my mind. I fully believe everything that she says.
Can I roll for Matilda?
Do I just go to the character sheet and hit
Insightful
insight?
or
So there's on the sidebar there's a chat, and if you're not on the window, you can click the first
insightful
tab.
snail.
Oh, I see it. And then just click.
Matilda did it too.
Roll.
Yep.
So now, no, snails aren't very insightful.
Aw, rude.
Looks like Belia and I are the only ones who are.
Man, I'm supposed to be good at insight.
All right.
I mean,
So-
I claim raised in a brothel. I'm
I
very
hate
trusting.
I hate the dice on here, to be perfectly
when I'm not-
honest.
Fair.
I'm
Fair.
I'm just kind of humming it still to myself as you guys are talking to him. I'm not really paying attention.
Brelia, you definitely can tell something's off as Vajra gets distracted with the song a little bit. But Desi, because you rolled a 20, Desi recognizes this, and even the most steel-hearted woman that he's ever faced before, you notice Vajra blushing a little bit.
It's probably a good sign.
I was gonna say, the fact that she recognizes that probably means that this is the real Vadra. I would think.
I would agree.
Agreed as well. Although it's
Also,
strange.
Well, as far as we're aware,
Yeah, no, I don't notice that yet. So I'm just still humming it to myself as you talk.
But yeah, Desi, with that 20, you definitely can tell she's slightly blushing and trying to hold back as much as possible. All right, well,
Jesse's just gonna kind of grin. It's a good poem, isn't it? Maxine told us that Jack's been staying on his ship. Hasn't been seeing anyone else.
Jaxel. She looks up. She kind of gets a little furrowed. Seems a bit confused, and she looks up at all of you. That information I would like for you to keep to yourselves, if you don't mind. But I do appreciate the report.
I repeat it word for word in
A
Maxine's
horse's
voice.
voice.
In fact, 100 gold says that you forget about it.
Oh, what?
Exactly, darling. Here's your gold.
And then I assume we're gonna pass on the rest of the information.
Yeah. Is there anything else you need
Okay.
from us?
Interesting.
Open my mouth like a gramophone and just let it all come out.
That's actually fantastic.
That's why I brought the recording bird up.
That's why he's here.
It's good to feel useful.
I love having a Kenku.
Well, that all sounds very disturbing.
I reply without the word having. In exactly what you said to me.
Yes, darling. That too.
I present my head.
Pet him.
Vajra, she looks very confused, and then she begins looking down at the floor. She kind of puts her hands to her mouth, and she's all like, "Well, this is a hell of a lot more worse news than I had once predicted. We're gonna have to question Renar then."
Well, good luck with that.
If Renar is in the center of this, then there must be... No. She goes back to her desk, and she... Unlike the other times when she was confusingly trying to go through all of her paperwork, she seems to know this paperwork. It's right there in particular. The Vault of Dragons.
Oh boy.
I think I may know why we're in a gang war then. She kind of smirks a little bit, and she looks up at all of you, and she's all like, "Definitely, I would like you to question Renar if you can."
How much does this one pay?
What are we asking him? At the player.
If he is somehow in the middle of this, that may be a clue. I highly suspect that we may be seeing a treasure hunt.
Oh.
For the treasures? That'd be exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What do you all know of the Vault of Dragons?
Considering I came here as a priestess, nothing.
Absolutely
And
nothing.
living in the woods.
Considering I
most
was
of my
raised in a
life.
whorehouse, yeah.
I mean, would I've heard of it as a scholar or nah?
No, this one
Okay.
definitely out of your range.
Okay.
The Vault of
I-
Dragons. Lyle, you would definitely have heard of it.
Hmm.
It is a vault that potentially contains 500,000 gold.
Ooh.
You remember hearing rumors about this? Various people they were thinking about doing this treasure hunt to find this mysterious vault, but it was all rumors to you before. It's not a lie. I've been researching this Vault of Dragons for at least a year now. Renar's father is Dagult Neverember. He currently rules Neverwinter. But in his time here as the highest level of government, there was a rumor that he embezzled a lot of money and then stored it in a vault that is hidden somewhere in this city. I think we potentially have a new lead on our treasure hunt.
Hmm. All right.
You find this Vault of Dragons. I can't let you keep all of it. It is the people's money. But how about a good 10% of it?
20. You're asking us
Depending
to
on-
put ourselves in danger.
A little bit of hazard pay.
You seem to throw yourself in danger already. But let's see what Renar says and we'll work out the details later.
Fine.
Bird is just sitting in the corner drooling.
You could make so many inventions with that.
Oh, just the shinies. More shiny I've ever seen.
Are you a crow or a magpie?
Yes.
Why not both?
There.
I mean, shoot.
Mama
500,000
was a
gold.
crow, Daddy was a magpie.
Hidden in a rumored and mysterious vault somewhere in the city. A whole gang war started over it. These thoughts pending in your head.
Actually, they're part of the same family. Magpies and crows. They're all corvids.
Yep.
I didn't know they were the same family.
Mm-hmm. That's why they all like shiny things.
Shiny.
Then I must be part crow.
All right. You all head home for the night.
Yeah.
It seems Leaf is not bothering you tonight.
Oh, good.
House is under construction, though?
Tomorrow.
Not yet. Tomorrow.
Okay. Well, I don't care. I'm going to still contribute my little part and clean a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
No.
What kind of soup are we having tonight, Matilda? No, Eunice.
Snail!
Snail!
At you.
Snail, make me food!
And actually, Matilda's probably like slithering around on the floor, cleaning up the scraps from what Eunice is trying to make.
Yeah.
I do want to have Eunice try and make some kind of soup out of the nuts.
Nut soup.
Nut soup.
Uh huh.
Oh,
No, crow.
Uh huh.
Probably a quite
Well-
common dish in
Might be a little
Bird's
salty.
brothel.
So actually, it would. So actually,
So bad.
shit. Like I've been wanting to do this for a minute now because ever since the goblin told us that story, I'm like, and that can be our signature soup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and nuts too. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cream of nut soup. Yeah.
Oh my god.
The bird falls to the ground laughing.
Right. I will see the crow cleaning a little bit and assist flap up to the corners, try and get some cobwebs out.
I look very sad at
Take Mage Hand, go to the other corner.
Fluffy Beak. So effortlessly takes to the sky.
Oh.
All right, you can't fly.
Poor little
I'm sorry.
Genku.
Rude owl flaunting it in front of him. Ugh.
He's very oblivious, doesn't even notice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nobody notices my tears as I continue cleaning my corner.
Oh.
Poor guy. All right. With that, a new day is set. Though there wasn't much combat, we're almost done with the role play. So this one is very heavy on the first half, and then it goes to hell and everything else.
Oh no.
So, all right, you guys wake up to the sound of doors knocking. You hear the knock of one on. There's like 3 different knocks that are knocking in unison
Oh.
at the door. And as you open it up, you see 3 gnomes. We are here for Trollskull Manor. Is this it?
Yes. How can I help you?
Nope. Wrong
No.
door.
I told you this was the place. No, you start hearing them complaining to each other. I am Rupert of the Carpenters. I am Samuel of the Roofers. And I am Plast of the Plasters Guild. We are
Late in the morning.
We are your foundation. Though, I definitely think we should start with the roof. No, you should start with the foundation, you son of a bitch.
Show them my hands.
Okay.
Do these all look like brothers? I assume?
Eunice, let's put 3 bowls of soup up on the counter.
Come on in.
Gentlemen, why don't we have a conference about where to start?
Breakfast
Over
soup.
some soup.
Fair enough.
For soup?
Breakfast soup. Soup for all occasions.
Fair enough. All
Can't
right.
have you working on an empty belly.
Oh, don't worry. I think better on an empty belly. No, you don't.
No,
No, you don't.
you didn't. Nobody
Eat
does
the
that.
soup and shut up and prove me wrong.
They all look at you and they're like, all right, I guess. Do not worry. We are here to investigate the tavern for a little bit. You will not have to worry about us. We are as sneaky and as quiet as a mouse. But mice can be loud. No, semantics.
I make the noises of mice crawling through the walls.
Yes.
Oh. Well, yes.
Mice are really loud. Good snacks too.
Do not worry. We have a team of people that are going to be here within 1 hour. And we will get started on getting this foundation all set up. They're all like eating their soups really quickly, but then like they stop halfway through, and like all of a sudden they jump out of their chairs and start feeling the walls and everything. Oh yes, this
Right.
will definitely.
We have some errands to run, so if
Can I-
anything starts bothering you, just tell them that Boxley sent you, and it should be fine.
Before we leave these people alone in our new home, can I do an insight check to make sure they are, or I think they are at least from the guild and not some random gnomes who have decided to try to break into the house?
What is there to steal, though, is the question.
You're
I mean,
right.
There isn't much for them to steal, but you know,
Might as well check.
Sure,
Nope,
go ahead.
I have no idea.
Perfect.
With
They
the
are
exception of
absolutely
burning it down, there's not much more they can do
Right.
to this place.
plus random
Oh.
people wouldn't really
Sorry,
know.
what? The triplets are normally well known. Here, we have our licenses and everything. Do not worry. They all each pull out fancy parchments and whatnot, and it's like stamped like 8 times by different associations.
I love some good paperwork.
I'm looking at it, but you know, I imagine from the symbols, I can't really. I'm not dumb, but I'm holding it upside down.
You can't read.
Oh, I absolutely can read.
Mm.
It's just I can't make heads or tails of all the legalese on this bullshit.
Hmm.
Yep, there's a lot of legalese.
Well, I guess it seems appropriate and things are in order. Not me saying. It's kind of that's my thought process as I shrug and go.
Mm-hmm.
Legit.
Thank you, darling.
Correct. We are legit. Now let's get to work. We have to make sure to get all this inspected before our crew arrives. Do not
Imagine
worry.
You're kind of holding it up the same way that the people who come to the brothel who actually can't read hold up their contracts and go, yeah, that's fine.
More or less, yes.
All right. They begin on their work as they're kind of just inspecting various walls, foundations. One of them climbs up the side and he's like inspecting the roof, and you know he falls down a couple of times on accident, but he has feather fall prepared.
Smart man.
I told him to take the skill. He's such a dumbass.
Well, should we go find Renard then? Start our tasks. Leave them to their work?
I mean, if you didn't leave anything important in here, sure.
That is
Just
fair.
some nut soup.
No, Matilda would have stored that properly to keep it from spoiling.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I believe it was cream nut soup.
Cream of
nut. Cream of nut. Thank you.
Alright.
God.
Creamy nut soup. Got it.
As you begin to leave the tavern, you notice that there is a small little board that has been plastered onto your tavern.
Oh.
What?
It seems to be have different kind of advertisements and papers, but you do notice that there's an envelope marked for all of you. And as one of you open it up, it is written in common, so any one of you can definitely read it. And it is, coincidentally, from Renard Neverember, inviting you to dinner tonight.
Perfect.
As a thank you for your help.
Does it say anything about
rescuing him
formal
and Bloom.
attire?
Not necessarily. I think this is more of a thank you dinner than anything.
Okay.
But you now, also, there's other paper attached to it. Various advertisements and whatnot, but one more interesting is the good old side quest.
Oh boy.
We're on chapter 2.
No, chapter 2.
I really am tempted to put up a sign that says "Post no bills."
Post no bills. But yes, it looks like there are some people who are passing along various things that the city does need. These are very optional, do not worry. We could just push along with the story, or you may investigate various things.
Well, I mean, dinner is tonight.
That's true. We have some time.
or we can skip to the night. Your choice.
What does everyone think?
I mean,
feel
what
like
kind of
it's-
things?
Well, there's. Let's see. Mr. M requires some heroic folks who don't mind bending some rules. The truth is hidden because it's masked in gold, but I plan to change that. Pull the note off the bulletin board and point to the ground, and you'll get the rest of the details. That's mysterious.
Anything about goldfish? I'm assuming this board is probably a little bit taller than Matilda. Or
A little bit,
Matilda,
yeah.
Eunice.
Agriculture Association
Oh,
wants
you
somebody.
made a mistake.
See, the Agriculture Association Guild needs somebody to investigate livestock being slaughtered at night. Well, we have dinner tonight, so there's not much we can do about that. The Grave Guild wants people to catch a necromancer also at night, but we have dinner, of course, so... Unless there's something we can do during the day, I'm afraid these will have to wait.
Well, Mr. M.
Yeah, we could try that, if you want. I'm curious what happens when you pull it off and point to the ground.
Steps back.
I don't hesitate much. I think about it for a good 2.5 seconds before pulling it off the ground, pulling it
boy.
off the board, and pointing at the ground.
Oh boy. Here we go.
What does this button do?
You
Oh,
point at the ground with the bulletin.
Specifically, I point at the ground underneath Fluffy Beak's feet.
Oh god.
That I'm sitting next to.
You point at the ground. You're holding it for a moment. You don't know how long you need to point at the ground. But then all of a sudden, a carriage stops in front of your tavern. And a very older gentleman comes out. He's dressed in very fine clothes. And he walks up to all of you. He's like, I am a representative of Mr. M. I believe that you have accepted his offer.
Just look at the bird.
Look him in the eyes. Accepted his offer!
Please come inside.
That would be most welcomed.
Look around the corner like, where'd they come from?
Right?
Mr. M has his ways of knowing.
We're just getting used to weird things happening. It's fine.
Alright. So, nice place you have here. You just hearing gnomes. You just hear gnomes arguing upstairs.
We're in the middle
Recently-
of renovations.
Quiet as mice, obviously.
You are apparently new players in town, are you not? Mr. M has kept tabs on people coming and going from this town. I am Gunther. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Gunther.
Yes.
He
That's
holds
his-
his hands up.
I do hold my hands out.
He shakes your. He shakes one of your hands. You see, my master wishes to get a story on the desk of a sensational journalist named Mr. Gaxley. He owns the Waterdeep Zoo, and we need this story to go on his table without his knowing who wrote it or where it came from. You'll find his office at the corner of Emma Street and Stallion Street in the North Ward. About a 30-minute walk from here, actually. If you leave the story on his desk without his knowing, he will publish it. Reason being is Mr. Gaxley is a bit of a... well, he forgets a lot. He desperately wanted to be a real journalist, but most of his investigations were debunked or deemed too insane. He has leaned into sensationalism nowadays. And we bet that even if he publishes this in such a sensational news, the party that we're hoping to fluster will get the message.
Hmm.
Oh, who are you hoping? Who are you hoping to flutter?
Mr. M does not wish to reveal that information at this time,
Fair enough.
but successful completion of this will offer many more lucrative opportunities. Mr. M is no stranger of gold, and he's no stranger of handing it out to, well, seasoned adventurers.
Eunice, like, flings her hands. Hooey! Politicians. And she's gonna go waddle over and sit on the corner and wait for everybody else.
Not quite.
Just an interested party?
He takes out a stack of papers that have been binded together. You read the title. The title is called Demons and Devils. Oh my.
I read it and I look directly at Brianna and Beloved.
It talks about how about a lot of different nobles who apparently have demonic orgies and are devil worshippers.
That's hitting a little close to home there, friend.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
It's just funny.
He's not talking about tieflings.
Not-
We're talking about real cultists.
We're talking about real politicians.
Hmm. All right. What do you think?
I mean, Eunice is still gonna follow you guys, but I mean, she thinks it's a load of hogwash.
And do you have a source for this information? Reliable
Mr.
source?
My reliable source is Mr. M himself. I'm quite confident in his sources, or how he gets them.
Or not get them?
But once again, regardless if anyone believes this or not, the pay is good. And he bets that the message will get across well enough that it will shake in some things.
Hmm.
So, money or morals?
Mm.
I'm a rogue, so I really don't have much to begin with, but still.
I mean,
Wait, hold on. What would I actually say? Nope. I got nothing. I inquire for the price.
yeah, we can always use money.
Fair enough.
Was Mr. M going to pay? There. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull it up. We are looking at 100 gold pieces total.
Okay.
Not terrible for an
To plant
afternoon,
some
I
information.
suppose. Hmm.
This is the introductory cost, it says.
Oh.
Ooh.
Double or nothing?
You want to try to double it?
No, I'm just negotiating here.
Fair enough.
Yep, That's something that I have to do. Oh my god, I hate these dice.
He looks at you for a moment, and he's all like, "One moment." His eyes go completely black, and then flashes back to normal.
That's not
Mr.
creepy at all.
Mr. M would unfortunately reject the proposal to double.
That's a good try.
1.5 times.
I don't know. I get a bad feeling from this. I'm with Eunice.
All right. We will give you. I can give you one more for the 1.5. Relia, show us your thing.
Do your thing, honey.
No.
More. It's probably got 112 from that. Well,
You can also just work on various things in the tavern and skip to the night.
I'm fine either way.
Oh, did he reject our 1.5 is where we'll go?
Yeah, it's not gonna be 1.5.
Okay.
I
He
didn't.
has rejected
Forgot
all of
that I-
our offers.
I forgot that I only have a +1.
Mhm.
Also 0 for charisma.
Well, I don't know about everyone else, but again, that gave me the ABGBs, so I don't particularly want to help them, but I'll help if you guys want.
Fine, we can just hang around here.
Fair enough.
There was that monster that was attacking the farms. Was that at
That's
night?
at night, though.
I think that happened at night. Are we able to
Yes.
investigate during the day?
We
We can
could.
at least get information about it.
Sure.
Yeah.
We could go over to the Agricultural Association.
Right, I could just open that quest log, Shifty Eyes, somewhere.
Yes.
Of course.
Outright rejected this guy's offer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. He
Fair
won't,
enough.
he won't pay us. I guess we're declining.
I mean, he's paying 100 gold.
He won't pay more.
So. Fair enough.
We tried to
I
milk.
hope you will reconsider. And
We might.
he leaves.
It's time, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
He leaves in his carriage and continues off.
Watching that carriage.
Yeah, no, I watch out the window. I was like,
Right, where's it go?
just poof into magic.
No, it continues down
Just shake my head like, huh?
and turns a
It wasn't
corner.
there.
I point at the ground under Fluffy Beak again.
No!
Oh,
Slap into the air. Don't do that.
Shrugged.
The carriage arrives.
No!
He looks out the door. Have you reconsidered the offer?
Huh? Oh no, we were practicing
Going
dancing. Does that
to-
pointing at the ground summon you again?
Take the
Oh,
paper from the bird and put it up somewhere he can't reach.
Fair enough. As he closes the carriage door and then it speeds down and turns the corner again.
That's
came
double
from a
me
different
because
direction
you're both
this
making
time.
fun of me for being short as well as not being able to fly.
Yes, darling. Deal with it. Stop summoning creepy men to our doorstep. You don't live in the brothel anymore.
Oh.
Short, slightly short.
You fucking Kiwi.
You Kiwi.
Short, flightless bird.
I've met some Kiwis.
These
They're
cute,
nice.
cute.
I'll pet him.
Echelon just starts muttering to herself. If you're listening closely, it's exact things that Eunice was muttering before about
The
soup.
spices.
But
Just
sitting
the
in-
muttering
sitting in the
noises.
corner, just muttering to himself
Paprika, salt,
please.
dill.
while pulling out his
Cumin.
Himalayan sea salt.
pulling out
Cumin,
his little
curry,
workbench
coriander.
or his work skin, whatever the fuck it is, and just starts tinkering with stuff.
That is fair. All right. So we're going to wait till we're going to go to the next part with Renar, or do you want to do something
I
else?
think we might go to the Agriculture Association to see if we can get information on what's attacking the farms.
Fair
'Cause I
enough.
don't really want to sit around here all day.
Yes. Adventurers need to
I
be
mean,
at work.
the gnomes would absolutely get on Eunice's nerves.
Oh,
so she's
absolutely.
all for leaving.
Yeah, let's let them do their work. And we'll go explore the city.
All right. You head over to the Agriculture Guild. They are in the Fields Ward to the north, not too far from your own tavern. Only about 2 hours away do you reach the main office.
How big is this goddamn city?
It is
You said we walked
massive.
for 2 hours? Oh boy.
So the more important thing is he said it's not far. You only walk for 2 hours.
Only walk
That's-
for 2 hours.
That's not far.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, it would be faster if we took a carriage, yes.
I would say
I
we
mean-
probably take carriages most places.
I would
If the
say
city
I
is
would
that
say
big, we definitely take carriages most places.
Fair enough. All right, so instead of 2
You're
hours,
paying for it.
Fine. My feet are delicate, darling.
Still muttering to myself as I tinker with stuff in the garden.
Carrots, onions, potatoes.
Potatoes.
potato.
Garlic,
Alright.
ginger,
Garlic, ginger.
onions.
How much did the carriage cost us all?
If it cost you guys, I said I'm not paying.
That's fair.
I will get that. We'll continue on so that way,
Yeah, I'll just.
because I had forgotten the conversions.
That's fair.
Anyways, all right. So you head over to the Agriculture Associations Guild. It looks like a fairly large farmhouse. You see plenty of inventory, all kind of scattered about in these fields and stuff. Large crates of different types of food and whatnot, and then various people counting and ensuring, the manifests are going to the correct place. You arrive there to see Miranda Vess. Miranda Vess, she is a taller woman, half orc actually. As she looks at all of you and she's all like, "You don't make orders directly from the Agriculture Guild. You'll have to go through the manifest process."
I'll show her the bulletin. No, we're here about this.
Oh, you're the ones here about Darby's farm.
Sure.
Said it was under attack?
Yes, well, there seems to be a string of animal murders. Some people are suspecting it's Darby himself. All the animals have seemed to end up in his fields.
What kind of animals? Livestock or wildlife?
All livestock. Actually, there was a fresh kill this morning. I
Oh,
haven't gotten around to getting the city guards to clean it up. Apparently they said it would take 6 hours' time.
goodness.
How big is the cleanup?
It is not that big, but they're preoccupied with other matters.
There is a lot going on in this city, isn't there?
Always
Did you not
is.
transmit, Roni?
I did not transmit. I shouted, "Gate Wars!"
Okay.
Gang wars! Fucking bird. God, I love him.
I also show the head of the agriculture my hands.
Yes, yes.
She looks at your hands and she's like, I hope they're clean.
Not with the work he does.
Don't touch any of the stuff, please.
Stop.
No stuff.
You
Don't
cut
touch the product
zucchini,
unless you want
or-
to buy it.
What's that?
I said, don't touch the product unless you want to buy it.
Yeah.
And I said zucchini, cucumber, corn.
We have all of that, and I would appreciate if you don't touch any of the products. The city must be fed, and we don't need a disease outbreak.
Yes.
Oh,
And we touched that.
Protection, yes.
I
Oh my god.
Fucking lambs, sheep's innards.
Hmm.
Yep.
Well, I suppose we should get directions to this farm, and we could go check it out. And maybe if whatever's attacking at night is sleeping today, we could find it and get rid of it while it's unawares.
That's the hope.
That's the hope.
All right,
Underwears?
underwears. Yes.
Oh.
All right.
The fuck is that? Is that a thick ass horse?
That is a thick-ass horse.
Jesus!
horse.
Courtesy of stock images. Anyways.
That looks like an. Is that an Afghan hound?
Might
idea.
be. That's a thick ass horse.
Yeah.
Jeez. I was like, is that a
Now,
cow?
that's a whore.
That's a plowing horse, alright.
That's like one of those ones that you see
No,
the
it's-
opera ladies dressed up like Vikings singing
Right.
on.
It's like short. It's not a workhorse, but
Excuse me, but I've seen bigger.
Oh, you've seen bigger horses? Oh. I mean, it's not that big of a horse, actually.
It's just a thick ass horse.
Anyways.
Sorry.
All right. No worries. I love it.
Easily distracted group.
Oh my
Damn!
god!
Look at that
the
horse!
Oh my god. Look at her
Those
horse.
eyes. Go ahead, Goose. I'm sorry.
No worries.
He's
You
sorry.
better
I'm
not have an M claw.
Sorry, because you guys are children.
Do I need to read you my character sheet again?
No.
We are quite aware.
We all know what you are, you filthy little beast.
Dirty bird! Dirty bird!
Oh. Oh my goodness.
Anyway.
Anyways, so you make it to the Darby's farm. There's someone already. He's panting back and forth as he sees a bunch of you coming, or pacing back and forth, seeing a bunch of you coming, and he's all like, "Oh, finally, the Debs city guards. They're over in the. You don't look like city guards. Where's your uniform?"
Potatoes?
We are not city guards, actually. We're here to see if we can help, not with the cleanup, but find whatever's doing this to your livestock.
Oh,
The bulletin board.
yes, the adventurers that the agricultural guild has been searching for. Well, it's over by the cornfields. Something. This is really becoming a pain.
How often has it been happening?
About a week or two now.
Oh, every night?
Yes, every night. When it either takes the life of my livestock or takes the life of my neighbors, but it always drags it to my field. And I don't know why, but it has to stop.
Side note, above table, Renji does that with his kibble. He will carry it from the bowl to his favorite spot on the carpet to eat it.
My dog will take the entire bowl upstairs to the living room and eat it there.
All right. There. Let me show you the way.
Takes it to
Darby's-
his favorite spot. Can I do an insight check? I just want to see if he might know more than he lets on. With that, I don't
Yeah.
know why it ends up in my field. Like, sure you don't, you fucking werewolf.
That was my first thought too.
I would also like to do a perception check to just like kind of take a look around us and see if there's like anything watching from the shadows, kind of a thing.
All right. A perception check for you, and insight check for the rest. Cool.
Okay. Okay. For once, I'm insightful.
Hey, good job.
It seems that I rolled a 1.
God damn. All right. Cool. Eunice, you feel everything is perfectly still. Nothing seems to be really watching you. You do notice that the animals are very, very on edge. They're very skittish, very fearful.
And not just because of us.
Not just because of you.
They
Are the
farm?
animals are nervous? Does that include the animals in the party?
The chonky horse.
I was specifically referring to the 2 birds.
The burbs.
Oh no, you guys are fine. But the animals have
aware.
definitely.
How does Matilda look?
Matilda looks fine.
She hasn't lived on the
you
farm.
You can kind of tell that these animals may have seen some shit.
They're on edge. They killed Jim.
Jerry, no! Not
the inside-
Jerry!
For the insight, you can tell that he is. You can tell that this man, who's named Vern, he's very on edge himself. He's very angry about the situation. He has no idea what's
Okay.
going on.
Okay, that's all
And
I
it-
wanted to know.
He takes you to the animal, which is a goat. You can definitely tell that there has been you can definitely tell that this goat has been completely mutilated. Large claw marks scratching all along the goat's stomach area. His organs are kind of splayed out. But one thing that's very interesting to note is that the goat face looks twisted in fear.
Okay.
Died terrified. Delightful.
It's a ghost with claws.
Well then, I would like to search the area, I suppose, for any sign of tracks.
I would
Fair
like
enough.
to investigate the body more
Yeah,
closely.
I'm gonna flap up and try and assist Shy by seeing if I can see anything with my eyes.
Very
all right.
fortunate that I'm investigating the body. Otherwise, I would be crying again.
I'm gonna help with investigating the body. I'm specifically looking for any like leftover bits of claw or tooth.
All right. Okay, so quick who is investigating the body?
Eunice.
Unis and Gentleham?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. We will request the body investigation. That sounds pretty soon. Oh, not a perception check. Give me a second. I did bad. All right. Investigation. Da, 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 da. Not Matilda.
Come on, Matilda.
investigating.
I could let Matilda roll all over the
Ooh.
All right,
Yeah,
and then what is the rest doing?
I believe
Double
Start with-
10.
Well,
the professor and Desi are looking for tracks and any signs of where the beast may have come from or gone afterwards.
Yeah. I'm trying to give her
Alright.
some eagle eye view. Help her out.
Owl eyes. Early!
Owl eye.
What do your owl eyes see?
Relial, what would you like to do?
I'd like to walk the perimeter of the paddock.
Ew.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Oh man, we're fair. There's a tree in my way. I can't see anything.
Fair enough. All right, Eunice, Eunice, you're investigating the body. It is definitely the claw marks are definitely intentional. It is definitely intentional to kill. However, nothing seems to be eaten from the body itself.
It's killed.
It leaves no blood trail, assuming it was killed here by the field.
Mhm.
The body touches the cornfield, but is not actually inside of it.
That's what's adjacent.
For the survival check, early
Yeah.
early Desi, you're kind of looking for tracks and whatnot. You do notice the tracks have seemingly been swept up.
So it's
Nothing
a
catches
smart
your
thing.
eye.
Oh.
Nothing really catches your eye as to an identifiable track, but you can definitely tell the ground has been swept.
But nothing that we could follow either.
No. It seems like there has been some wind, and while there is swept tracks around the field, it is not. Bridlaya, let me break down this farm for you. You're kind of walking the perimeter of the farm. You notice someone else working on this farm, actually. He seems to be a caretaker of sorts. He's kind of shoveling hay and whatnot. He keeps looking towards the farmhouse. He smiles a bit, and then he works the farm again. All the animals are definitely terrified. Seemingly, they can't find the perpetrator, but they definitely look scared as hell. They definitely always looking around the corner and whatnot. Darbus owns a very fine farm. He has a large patch of corn. You can tell that the corn is weirdly out of season, so Darbus must know some kind of trick to grow it. You notice that there's actually a couple scarecrows just kind of hovering over a bunch of crows, kind of just picking at the scarecrows as if they were jokes.
Poor
And
scarecrow.
that's kind of your walk around.
All right.
What do we think, team?
Well,
Kills every night.
I think we should
no geeks.
question the farmhand.
We like regroup and relay all the information that we found to each other. Yes.
I mean, I would. Geese.
Yeah. Eunice is gonna take a second look at that cornfield, and she's gonna march straight into it.
You march straight into the cornfield.
I'm just gonna have a lovely walk through the corn and look around.
Cool.
So just show them the corn scenario.
I'm gonna go to like straight to one of the scarecrows, whichever one's closest, and then back.
Cool.
seeing her do that, I mimic a scarecrow.
How do you mimic a scarecrow?
I just stand out with my arms stretched and hold very still.
All
There
right.
it is. You have a survival check to roll. Pretty please.
Oh,
Ooh.
the corn is much taller than me.
Yes, it is.
Wait, what do I have anything for survival? It's a +3. We'll see how this goes.
Excellent.
You make it to the
Good.
You make it to the scarecrow. The scarecrow is very well kept. It's very neat. It's very clean.
Can I see the other scarecrow from here?
No, you're kind of lost now.
Can I climb to the top of this scarecrow
Yes,
and
you can.
get my bearings?
Yes, you can. You do manage to climb on top of the scarecrow. It scares off the crows as you climb up. You definitely can see a couple other scarecrows just kind of all around the field.
Can I tell if they look as clean as this one?
I would say after seeing two of them and confirming that they're pretty clean as well.
Oh, Jonah, look outside.
What's outside?
That's nuts. It was so nice and sunny today. Like
Now-
even just an hour ago when I looked, and now it's like a freaking monsoon, and the trees are like going nuts. Like
Oh,
there's wind.
Jesus.
Oh, jeez Louise, guys.
It
Don't
was
blow
like
away.
a really hot, nice, sunny day, and
Which
now
is
it's
really nice because
raining.
now it means that the cold front's coming in.
Mhm. Probably the one that was
Hello.
up here the other day.
Sorry. That just like I
No
saw the
worries.
trees getting ready to blow over, and my brain's about melted. So they all look similar.
They all look pretty clean. They're definitely very uniformed. Whoever made these scarecrows definitely made them each look exactly like the other.
Okay, I'm gonna climb down and try to make my way back to the group after getting my bearings and everything.
Cool.
All right.
Relia, you approach the farmhand.
Yes.
All right. The guy notices you. He kind of taken back. Oh, sorry. I didn't know we were expecting visitors. The name's Solmire, and yours?
Reliant.
Relia, pleasure to meet you. Is
What
there
did you just
any...
do?
Oh, are we all talking to him together, or is it
Yes.
Relia?
I mean, you could, yeah.
Well, if it's that, then obviously I show him my hands.
You just... Oh, God, sorry, go ahead.
He looks at your hand's a little confused. He's all like, oh, okay.
Eunice pops out of the cornfield. Eunice, those are some nice scarecrows you have.
Oh, thank you. Darbus had me make them himself.
Quite the talent.
Yes. Well, I'm very. I'm hoping to develop a career one day.
For making scarecrows?
Oh, no. Maybe something more artisanal.
Oh, like interior design?
Yes, that sounds much better than just making scarecrows all day. Whew.
That's fair.
I think the crows even are making fun of me every day. You notice that all the scarecrows have a bunch of crows landing on them again.
Oh,
Oh, they don't really care.
they don't care.
They're like
Aw.
pecking the outfits, pulling out the straw.
Well, they
Shit,
look nice to me. I'm sure that's why the crows seem to love them.
Mhm.
Not doing its exact purpose now, is it? Well,
Well,
can I help you with anything?
We're wondering if you saw anything. Actually, Berlia,
Oh.
you.
Look at something.
What's up?
I'm just looking at something real quick.
Cornered this man and just pulled out a bunch of paperwork. One moment!
Now then, flips the page. Where were you on the night of the 3rd of Myrtle?
How far away is the nearest scarecrow?
From where you guys standing, pretty far away. The field is on the other side of the farm.
Oh, okay. Oh, I need coffee.
Olmeyer is tending to the hay for whatever animals are left.
Oh, Myrtle, you were hungry, baby. Goodness. Attacked that pellet like it killed your grandmother or something.
Get a Murgle.
Get him, Murgle!
Seriously, like
I'm gonna
the
use my
whole body went into that.
You're gonna use charm person?
Excellent
Yeah.
choice.
Cool.
Nice.
That's the Saltmeyer's the hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh,
All
that
right.
thunder, though, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Solmeyer succeeds. You
Oh, damn it.
you cast charm person very subtly. You see him kind of blinking a couple of times and then pulling away. Oh, sorry, I must have had a headache. He looks a lot nervous, a little bit more nervous around you, Belia.
I'd like to cast friend.
For friends? I would like to be friends.
All right. All right.
Like to ask him if he knows anything.
Persuade him
Uh,
to speak to you.
Yeah, so Solmeyer kind of furrows his brow a bit. Well, you've got plenty of neighbors who hate Davis. I would ask them.
I'm asking you.
Well, all I know is that Davis makes a lot of enemies. Davis makes a lot of enemies. He's a bit of a...
Armor?
Don't tell him I told you any of this, okay? But his pay is crap. He's very abusive to me. He threw mud on me one day, said I was doing a slop job. He's a bastard at that. Whoever he pissed off, I wouldn't quite say he hasn't deserved it.
Do you know of any particular people he might have pissed off?
Well, I would ask around the neighbors.
Hmm.
Have
we know
you
which
seen
neighbor-
anything
Go ahead.
at all?
No, I haven't witnessed the murders. I've been, well, busy at night. I don't
Do we-
normally. He kind of hesitates a little bit. Well, I have an alibi. I do. I'm nowhere near the cornfields. I mostly sleep in the barn with the animals. All right, Relia, go ahead. You're gonna give me that persuasion check at advantage. Doing
it.
friends.
Yeah.
Get him.
Get him.
Persuasion, and you can roll me advantage, please.
Boop, boop.
What? Garbage.
Oh, no.
So, by the way, we may end up having to kill this man.
Oh God!
Why?
Because
He's
he
about
has
to
friends
know.
on it. He's gonna end up angry with Relia.
When the spell ends, the creature realizes you use magic.
How
And
much
becomes
time do we have?
hostile. It's a minute.
I'm sorry, but my private matters are at least private. If you have a warrant, am I being detained? He's starting to get very defensive. He's afraid to talk about his alibi.
Does it have anything to do with that interior design you were looking at earlier?
Yes, interior design. Now, if you'll excuse me, I would like to continue my work.
I would I'd like to turn around, scribble something on a piece of parchment,
Uh-oh.
and attempt to deceive him into believing that this is a warrant.
Your chicken scratch? Oh, no.
Quick forgery! Warrant for, what's your name, sir? Solmer!
Oh my, no, bro.
How many laws have we broken today?
No, we're fine, darling. Jesus.
Only if
Impersonating an officer.
You technically can drop Vajra's name if you really need to investigate a crime scene.
That's
Technically
true.
works for her now.
True, we do technically work for the black staff of the city.
So technically, this forged warrant is
Still forged.
partially legal, partially legal.
I mean,
You know,
maybe drop
We
the name
could-
first before the word.
we could be right now, sitting in a room trying to sneak some information about a demonic orgy into some newspaper, but instead we're here impersonating officers.
I mean, that's true.
Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
That's demonic orgies. Fantastic.
Relia, would you like to present the warrant with Vajra's name drop?
Yeah.
Alright.
Warrant. God.
He looks at the warrant, he investigates, and I don't even have to roll because no amount of roll would make him pass anything.
Oh no.
He's young and dumb.
Oh, this poor
He's-
child.
He's of age. He's 18, and he starts visibly seeing him sweat. He's like, oh God, no, I swear, I have an alibi. I just, you can't tell Darvis. You can't tell Darvis.
Well, we don't want
Please.
you hurt. No, do we?
Yes.
He
Yes,
just
you-
pats him on the back and goes, "Is it some
This
kind
shit-
of lovers situation?"
The sooner you
It's
tell
always
us,
a lover problem, isn't it?
less likely we are to tell your employer.
Hey, I'm sleeping with his wife.
Oh! Wait, what?
His eyes just like pop out of her head.
Darling,
like,
good for you.
Patting him on the back.
Gentle Hum is still waiting intently to hear what the problem is.
I don't see a problem here, darling. Well done.
She hates Darvis. Darvis hasn't been very kind to her either. She wants a child. Darvis won't give her one, so she's
What do you mean he won't give her one?
Elsewhere.
she's looked at a better man, okay?
Oh, well then.
I don't know
Eunice
if a
is
better
kind of
man,
like-
but whatever.
Eunice lifts an eyebrow and asks, wouldn't or couldn't?
Oh.
Well, she's unhappy with her marriage. She says, that Darvis won't give her a child, and I mean, she wants
So
a family.
You've
So
decided to.
What do you suppose will happen when she's with child?
oh, that's exact. I have the perfect plan. See, I am. Oh, for the fuck of it, you're working for Blackstaff. No sense. I'm currently studying at Waterdeep School of Magic. Once I finish my studies, me and her are gonna run away.
Good plan. Good plan.
Because that's gonna work out
Always
well
works
for you.
out. Always works out.
Yes.
Swimmingly.
And I will give her the life that she so truly deserves.
You've got noble goals, kid. Keep on.
Thank you.
Kind
Thank
of
you.
magic are you practicing?
Just the basics.
Ooh.
I'm trying very hard to get the basics down. I've kind of fallen a year behind. But I will get there. Not for me, but for us. He looks at the window.
Okay, I got nothing. I was kind of hoping that he was trying to like conjure golems or something, and that
Gotcha.
went awry.
Yeah.
So-
I
Do we believe him when he says he's a novice?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's good for something though. If he's got the farmer's wife.
Well,
You
rely. Your concentration does end on friends, and he seems to be unaffected by the negative effects of it.
That's
Oh,
good.
thank you.
Oh my goodness.
well, he just told us, so he either has to trust us or he's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
So-
much.
So,
Both boys,
yes,
you
when I
think
say
it's-
I have an alibi at night, I mean I have an alibi. You know who doesn't have an alibi? Darvis.
There-
He sleeps alone.
But where?
obviously.
Obviously, he sleeps alone because you're sleeping with his missus. Oh, goodness.
I mean, I can see Desi rolling on the floor. with
Oh,
this right
Tessie!
now.
Tessie loves every minute of this. They're just like, yes, darling, tell me. Tell me what you did to her in that haystack.
I really, really feel like Gentle Hum would probably have some experience from people who have tried similar things where it really hasn't ended so well.
You've got Desi and the dirty bird over here just like, yes, darling, details, details.
Oh shit.
Mimicking some other overheard story.
Oh, God.
Or someone who was listening to another overheard story. I give it a year.
Shh. Darling, be polite. It'll
Come
be
on,
fine.
stop.
It'll be fine. Shh. It'll be fine, darling. You continue on. Maybe we should see. Is there anyone else on the farm? Any other farm hands? Any other people? Was it just
No,
you and the Darbies?
It's just me and the Darbies for now.
What?
What?
Yes. It's just me and the Darbies.
I would like to point out to the group that whatever did this has claws.
Yep.
It
which
does
most
indeed have
humanoids do not.
claws.
So, looking over his little book that's holding to his chest, because he's like, love story. He's like, but wait, shakes himself out of it. But where does, do you know where Darbus goes, Varen, at night? Do you happen to know where he sleeps?
I'm more preoccupied at night than to worry where Darbus is.
I mean,
Well,
you
want to make
should,
sure he doesn't.
you should be
come
worried where
in on
Darbus is.
you.
I think if I
Keep tabs on the
That seems like that should
Darbus.
be a concern, darling, if you want to continue this.
You don't want to get
Well,
beat.
also, Darby's also wanted to keep tabs on his wife because his wife just disappears in the evening.
It's fine. I'm just going to the bathroom. Just going to the outhouse, darling. I'll be right back.
For the night.
For the night. So, indigestion. You know how that goes. Jesus. Oh my god.
All right. So, what would you guys like to do next?
So he was saying that he doesn't know where Darbus goes at night?
He doesn't know where Darbus goes at night.
No,
Okay.
but I don't think Darby's has anything directly to do with it. Like, he's not the one doing it. Hey, Barbie. Hey, come back. Okay, bye,
He
Murphy.
doesn't have big scary claws.
He does not have big, scary claws. He just,
As
might
far
have
as
pissed off
we're
his
aware.
neighbors, or maybe
What
he
we
doesn't know
need
that
is
he
a
has been.
Take out.
Well, maybe after dinner we could come back, because we do have that dinner in a couple hours. And if this is happening at night, then I suppose after dinner we excuse me. Come back.
That might be a good idea. We could try talking to the neighbors as well.
Yep.
Some of the ones that their livestock had been slain.
You're not a kitty.
So off to dinner.
Yeah.
Is it dinner time yet, or
I
can we
mean-
talk to the neighbors
I mean-
first?
We could probably talk to a couple of the neighbors.
All right.
Or just the one neighbor, right?
Yeah, or do they seem to
There's-
corroborate that he's an abusive asshole?
There's actually a couple of neighbors to the Darbus farm.
Mic off.
They do corroborate that Darbus is a little bit of a jerk to Solmeyer. They don't know the exact extent. But they swear up and down he would never hurt his wife. One of the neighbors tells you that he feels like it might be some kind of ritual of the damned. One farmer believes that it might be a
My
werewolf
God.
and believes it might be Darby's wife.
His wife.
Maybe it is the politician's sex orgy.
Oh my god, it is. And this
That
is where
is-
there's something.
It's
They-
about as useful as a bunch of hens pecking in the yard.
They all corroborate that the creature only attacks at night and no one can get a good look at it. All of them are fearful of approaching it. And it always, all of them corroborate that it always retreats to Darbus's cornfield.
Are there any neighbors that directly that
Only
are
the
directly
cornfield?
adjacent to the cornfield?
Only to Darby's cornfield.
Okay, so the
Yep.
corn's growing out of season. All the dead things end up near the cornfield or in it.
Is there a
Something's
neighbor?
fucking with that cornfield.
Is there a neighbor directly adjacent to the cornfield?
There's two. The Andman farm and the Choose farm. What the hell?
The juice? Or
Choose.
juice?
Choose. It's about
Wait, the
Halfling's family.
Adwin?
The-
Admin?
The Adwin farm. Adwin.
And
Adwin and
Choose?
Choose. There you go.
Choose.
Adwin and
Choose.
Choose.
Okay.
Choose.
Chwa. Chwa?
And both of them
Churros.
corroborate their
Anduin and
just-
churros.
Yep.
Pretty much. We'll say churros. Both farms cooperate that They suspect Darbus of some kind of evil. Their livestock has been taken, and it always is taken to the Darby's farm.
And they see nothing at night or hear nothing?
They see shadows at night, but they're too afraid to be the next victim.
Fair enough.
How late in the day is it now?
It is getting to be around 5 p.m.
I'm gonna march back
Starcraft
into the
lovers.
cornfield and go to one of the
Lovers.
scarecrows again.
Okay. One of the most interesting things you're looking at the scarecrows now is you notice that they don't have hands.
Do they usually?
Maybe.
Spend a lot of time in cornfields. Oh,
Did
They-
they have hands before?
They have. It seems these scarecrows are meticulously made. They have feet for some weird reason, and definitely shoes to match, but they don't have hands.
All of them don't have hands, or just
All of them don't have hands.
Hmm.
Can we investigate these lack of hands? By which I mean, does it look like they were never made with hands? Does it look like the hands have been ripped off or clawed
Does it
off?
look like they grow claws?
Well, you can definitely tell that they don't have claws.
I want to investigate the ground around the scarecrows.
Ooh, there you go.
There you go. Bad beast.
All right. Let's see. You're going to be doing an investigation check, and you're going to request. There you go.
Can I ask the professor early?
Yes.
Would
Well,
you be
former
able?
professor, but anyway.
Would you be able to fly up and see if there's any markings in the cornfield, like
Can I one fly?
Like a symbol?
yeah, like symbols that are in the crops or anything that might have been left behind?
Oh,
Because
of
this
course.
cornfield seems to be the center of it all, and it shouldn't be growing right now.
That's fair. I'll take a look around while Eunice is digging the dirt. Strange.
I'm just like
Be more soup.
snoot to the ground.
Eunice,
Like, Matilda's right next to me going along the ground.
Yes.
Eye stalks are just waving in the wind.
Furious.
The snails, not the kobolds.
Of course, of course.
No,
of course.
her tail is up. The kobold's tail is up, just waving along with the ice stalks.
Yeah.
She's nose to the ground.
well, you actually see it looks like a normal cornfield, normal scarecrows. You know, everything seems normal. But Eunice, as you are sniffing around the scarecrows, you notice something in the ground, and as you dig around it, you notice someone haphazardly has buried sharp claws under the scarecrow.
Pardon?
Can I tell what type of claws they are?
They look like they were constructed out of farm hand materials. Each one is extremely sharp, and it seems that there's only a one pair, or not pair. There seems to be only one claw that was buried around the ground. The claws itself, though, are very clean.
Interesting.
Suspicious.
I actually find it because I, like, in sniffing along the ground, I bump into it with my nose and it pokes my nose.
Well, it's buried claws down.
Well, yeah, I'd be nosing I'd dig like a dog. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
This is a
Someone was
world,
very
not a
careful to-
civilized person.
Someone was very careful to bury this.
I pull it out
All right.
and I look it over. Are there any markings on it? Like,
It is very clean.
Like magically clean because it was buried.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, you have the dirt and stuff like that, but there is no
There's no blood or anything.
blood or
Yeah.
anything on it.
Flesh or fur on it. All right, all right.
What's it doing here? And I hold it up and I'm like, just like looking at it all over the place.
I'm still flying around. I haven't come back yet.
That's okay.
You do not see anything suspicious, but a kobold lifting up a claw.
All right.
Interesting.
Well, it
Flat
was
back down.
worth a bird's eye view.
What'd you find, Eunice?
Well,
Claws.
it's certainly not a part of a scarecrow.
No.
I hold it up for everybody to see.
Maybe it's not a beast after all?
I mean, it's a claw.
Does it look like the scarecrows could be like taken down and space to be worn?
Space to be worn?
Like a person, like a costume.
Like,
Well, Scooby-Doo style.
It still wouldn't explain why. It still wouldn't explain why the corn is growing so well.
That's true.
Sacrifices.
Did he? Oh, we need to speak to Darby's again.
Yes,
Did
but maybe
he
don't
make
mention
a
the claws
deal?
yet.
No, don't mention the claw yet.
Just yet.
Put that away.
Eunice hides it, like inside her male chest piece, which is like already this conglomeration of silverware.
That's fair.
That's fantastic.
Fairly well hidden.
So we go seek him out?
Yeah.
All right. You do see Darbus. Darbus is, of course, he's kind of like pacing still. He's concerned for his leftover livestock. He's yelling at Solmeyer to like construct some kind of cage where they can't be reached and stuff like that. He's very verbally aggressive towards Solmeyer. You approach Darbus and he's like, "Please tell me you found something."
Nothing as of yet. We're hoping to inquire about how the corn grows this time of year.
The corn grows like everything around the field ward grows. The agricultural guild has some kind of mages that perform magic. It makes the soil receptive all year round. I pay my dues to the agriculture. Don't you dare tell me I don't pay my dues.
Oh, I just didn't know what those were.
Insight check.
Thank you, Bird.
Insight check for Ronan.
Does he pay his dues? That is a good question.
Does he pay his dues?
Does he pay his dues? And is that actually the reason why?
People who
I'm gonna
insist
roll a
they
1. We all
do
know that.
something are usually not actually did it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's great.
Not one.
It's great. You're not convinced that he doesn't pay his dues, but you think he might be an idiot. So,
Might be an idiot. Perfect.
but you're not convinced he pays his dues. But that's here nor there.
Well, is there anything else we need to ask him? Because I can't think of anything else.
I don't know that we ever considered the possibilities of the neighbors being the ones doing the black magic if their farms are so adjacent to this
No.
cornfield.
True.
Unless it's just somebody wants him gone, that's why they're just dumping the bodies there, trying to push him out.
Mm-hmm.
There's also Darby's wife.
Yeah,
true, we
we
haven't
should
talked to her.
probably talk to her.
She would want him gone as well.
Potentially. Which is why we
Said
should
the
talk
DM
to her.
suspiciously.
All right. You go inside the house. Her name is Mirth. That way we don't confuse the Darbies. Her name is Mirth. She is cleaning up on the downstairs as she notices all of you enter, and she's like, "Oh, Vern said that there was going to be guests. I'm terribly sorry. I have some tea for all of you if you want some."
Oh, fantastic.
always
That's
love some
lovely,
tea.
darling.
Sorry, he told me last second. Is there anything I could help you with?
We've spoken very closely with Solmire. And just look at her like, mm-hmm.
She definitely can pick it up, and she's like, "Oh, you've heard about that."
No judgment here, darling. More power to you. But what do you know about what's going on at night here? Anything that you've noticed while you are out could
Insight
help.
check the tea.
Insight check the tea.
I'm already drinking it.
Fucking damn it, Owl.
He loves his tea. Ooh.
I mean, if
like,
she's a witch, that's gonna be the first thing, right?
it's too
I
late.
love it.
I
I
suspect that,
love
but-
it. But anyways, we're gonna have you roll Eunice, see what you come up with, and let's see if that outcome goes on yearly. Eunice, you definitely can tell that it's not spiked,
Cool.
especially since Yearly has downed it and there's no ill effects.
Good, good.
That was some good tea.
You would think I would hear the animals scream or something, but they'd make no noise. I mean, things may get a little loud, but I would assume the animals would be louder if they're being killed.
Oh my god.
Would they though?
Look,
Dying is just a French metaphor.
Raises eyebrow. I have heard things get very loud.
I can assure you, Tezzy is not quiet.
Oh, Lord.
I love my husband. I really do. I just
Open my mouth
when I'm
and repeat what the
That's a
farmhand
contradictory
says about how
Yeah, that's a contradictory
abusive he was.
statement.
look. I understand Solmaya's feelings, and he's taking care of some needs that I've had been held back.
Repeat
My
the
husband-
part about how she wants a child.
My husband refuses to have children. He wants to get away from the farm life. He wants to be a noble, but he's
Dumb as shit. Sorry, I don't say that out loud.
Like those days,
You can whisper
It's really-
it to one of us.
Just standing back with Relia like, he's dumb as shit though. Let the bird do the talking.
If you say that, I am repeating it.
You are not going to hear me say it. You
You're
are
making
not.
damn sure.
Emotional damage.
emotional damage. My husband refuses to give me a child. He hasn't really, well, been very affectionate. All he cares about is money.
Well,
It's not what I signed up for when I married him.
Because
that's
having
But when he
a illegitimate child is the better option, yes, of course.
I've thought about Solmaya's offer, and it looks better by the day. He may be young, but he has very much promise.
sometimes the younger ones are more fun.
Quite. And if he can give me what I need, then is that so wrong?
We're only here about the livestock, darling.
I
Ours
appreciate
and
that.
Your neighbor
Um,
is murdered. Livestock.
Unfortunately, I know nothing of the livestock murders. I've
Uh-huh.
only heard Darby's complain about it, and I've I've seen the poor animals. I can't imagine anything human can make a animal look like that.
The only thing
Say
she knows
checker
anything.
again.
Right.
The only
did we
animal
believe
she
her
knows
that
anything
she-
about is the cat getting pounded every night.
Jesus
I-
Christ.
Woo!
Did we believe her saying she doesn't know anything?
You say that out loud?
I want to insight checker.
Insight checks for all.
I don't trust anybody.
Oh my god, cheese appeared in front of me.
Jeez! Love cheese!
Also,
I took a chocolate tax too.
something that may be a turkey sausage or maybe something else deceptive.
Oh.
I know nothing.
Lots of 12s and then Jeez.
So she is telling the truth. She knows nothing.
Okay.
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 Well, we believe her. Damn it.
I really
So
wanted her
trying
to
to
be
get
a
rid of-
witch.
So I think you're trying to get rid of the husband.
Oh, it's a fucking roller coaster, I'm telling you. But don't worry, you'll see the culprit at night.
Yeah. I suppose the only thing left for us to do is to return at night and post up watch.
What would you like to do now?
Well, whoever the culprit is, they're going to have a little bit more of a difficulty now that they can't get one of their claws.
Should we place the claws back and then wait at night and see who comes for them?
I have a dinner to go to.
Can I
Yeah.
tinker with the claw so that
Yes.
it seems like it is a normal claw and it's
I have a
shaped, but really, as soon as he hits something with it, it's just going to break.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Dealing damage.
absolutely.
I would
Um,
like to do that.
once
Get out
they're
my toolkit. Well,
once they're
not while we're here. When we go someplace private first.
Uh-huh.
once we bury them, I would love to put
Shit. No, wait, hold on.
alarm
We
spell.
only have
That was it. That was
one.
what I wanted.
We only have one, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, we only have one claw.
But we are
Uh-oh.
going to both bury it. We're going to modify it. We're going to place the alarm spell on it, and we're going to bury it.
Yes, so I would love to place an alarm spell over like a little 5-foot square. See who
Nice.
would whenever
That's a
it's
good idea.
disturbed.
Because that was exactly what I was going to do as well, Mad. But I don't have it prepared, and you do.
Perfect.
Nice. Yes, definitely. You have set the trap. We'll see if you catch anything. You'll catch something.
Heck
Maybe, I don't know.
yeah.
Eunice
And then
does her
violence.
best to cover the spots where she dug it up to make it look like nobody's bothered it.
Yep. You do just that. Mostly because I assume you'll have enough time to be careful with it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are heading to the dinner?
Hmm.
Yes, dinner time.
You let
What
Darby's
kind of soup they'll have?
know that
We'll be back.
that you'll be back. Darvis is, of course, muttering curse words under his breath and useless and blah blah blah. But pay no mind as you take a carriage to the wonderful dinner that you should be having with Renar. And wonderful it is. It is in the castle ward, a very
Just a second. Yes. I would like to actually do also, in addition to what I was doing to weaken the claw, I would also like to tinker with it.
in what manner?
Oh my.
So I can imbue a tiny non-magical item with a magical property of your choice. 5-foot radius light, up to 6-second long recorded message, emits odor or nonverbal sound, static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text.
Yep.
I can affect maximum of 3 objects, but it doesn't really say that the trigger for this is. Is there a way I could do it so that when we return and the alarm is triggered and Fluffy Beak tells me, I can then activate, say, the light that I've triggered on this?
Absolutely.
I would like to do exactly that.
Yep.
It's also triggered the light spell.
The
Very
light or
well.
the recording the sound thing sounded interesting too.
It doesn't say I can't imbue more than, or I can't put more than one imbuement on it.
Because if
So
if something happens with it and we can hear it recorded.
Yeah.
Nope. Absolutely.
Okay. So yeah, I'll also make it when it's activated. In addition to providing light, we'll record a 6-second message.
Oh, awesome. So we can hear whatever it is go, fuck, god damn it, fuck!
Yep, that is my goal. Artificer at work.
Hell yeah!
I'm gonna call that using
What
2
is
of
it,
my
goddamn,
magic
like,
stickers.
motherfucking...
And then we can have it play back, and I'll listen to that voice, and I'll just say it again to everyone until we figure out whose voice it is.
Yep.
Great, alright. I'm just gonna wander around town going, can you say shit for me?
Oh shit! Oh
Who-
shit!
Who does this sound like to you?
Shit, fuck off, I dare you, you fuck- Hey, that's Henry!
Henry, I knew it! Who's Henry?
Gasp! Get him!
Okay.
Anyway,
Anywho.
we're getting off topic. It's dinner time.
It is, and you are at a wonderfully expensive restaurant. You see Renard. He's already seemed to have ordered, and there's glasses of water all around. As he looks at all of you, and he kind of perks up, and he's like, "Ah, there's my heroes. I've invited you to this as a wonderful thank you. You are, well, technically you are my +1, but I didn't say +1 party, now did they?"
Blink, blink.
I was invited by Silverhand herself, but it seems she's running a bit late. Come, order anything on the menu. Silverhand says it's on the house.
What's on the menu for soup?
Ooh, yes. Well, in
So,
general,
There it
all
is.
of it.
This is a very, very fancy restaurant. There's all sorts of different types of soups that you've never even heard of, and soups that you're kind of weirdly suspicious because it seems like a regular soup, but this place promises so much more. Lobsters, steak, fish, just an extravagancies of various foods. Like this motherfucking menu's like 3 pages long of just delicacies and almost 54 different wines to choose from. This is
Jesus.
definitely a place of classy nature.
Time to party!
Yes. It is absolutely wonderful of Silverhand to invite me. She hasn't shown up yet, and I am very concerned about that.
Maybe we can keep an eye out for her. What does she look like?
Oh, believe me, when she enters a room, all heads will turn. Some may even snap.
What is this concern?
Oh, is she strong?
I mimic his chuckle exactly.
I wanted to thank you all for saving not only me, but Floon. Floon is a dear friend of mine, and he shouldn't have been mixed up in all of this. He is well. They've taken him to a hospital. He's recovered, and seems that he is doing very well these days. He couldn't make it, unfortunately. But yes, eat, drink, be merry. All right. So,
Best
all
thing
of
to
you,
have.
all of you order your meals, and those who wish wine, wish wine. Wish ale, wish ale. There is nothing that is off limits to you. Some of you are even ordering multiple meals and stuffing it in your bags. And
The
Yeah,
most
absolutely.
expensive soup.
like Eunice got like 6 different types of soup, and
Lobster
all
bisque.
and every spoon she dips into tastes absolutely wonderful and amazing.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
even the tomato soup, she doesn't know how they got that flavor, and it drives her mad just thinking about it.
She's like over there with like 3 or 4 different bowls, and she's licking the
Hot.
bottom of every bowl.
You get the best wine and just experience it again. Good wine.
Yes. Hello, Murphy.
You and Reynard make slight conversation. Renard tells you, "Oh, I'm here on a diplomatic mission on behalf of my father. So I've apparently I'm quite popular, just with the wrong people."
Yes. Okay, we were supposed to ask him about what now? Oof.
Well, you can ask him about the Vault of Dragons.
Vault of Dragons.
Apparently, his father's vault.
Was it him
gang
involved
war.
in demon orgies?
Demon orgies.
Oh, was that just the bird? That might just have been the bird. Never mind.
I mean, my father is quite a demon himself, but I don't think
Excuse me?
he's ever felt the touch of a woman in years, if you ask me.
It doesn't have to be a woman, darling.
Well, he kills most of the men in his way, so.
You know he's a Black Widow then.
But if you're asking about the Vault of Dragons,
Yes, that's what we need to know about.
it is unfortunately true. That is partially the reason why I'm in Waterdeep. I'm here to find the vault myself, but it's been quite difficult. I don't exactly have my father's blessing or help to be here. Because what I intend to do is I intend to rob it and give it back to the rightful people of this city.
You intend to rob
I
the
see.
Vault of Dragons.
I mean, I'm not. I've been trained by various instructors. I could probably swing a sword. I've never swung one at a person before, but
The bird stares
Do
very.
you have
very
any other skills?
How well are you at changing your looks? And as I say that, I'm gonna turn into Tempest.
oh wow, that's a immensely good trick.
It's quite terrifying.
The disguise itself was so
Did-
flawless.
Did Eunice see this happen?
I don't know.
Pretty sure
Were you
she did.
face down in soup, or were you paying attention to the conversation?
It was obviously face down in soup.
Face down, tail up. That's the way I drink my soup.
Do I need to flip a coin or something for this, Goose?
No, you're kind of poking your head out, watching everyone. You see Desi, and then you look down, grab soup, and then you see Tempest in Desi's spot.
I start looking around for Desi. Where'd she go? She must have gotten full.
I would say in Desi's voice, I'm right. I hide my head, just so that she can't see me moving my mouth. I'm right here, darling.
Do I see the bird doing this? Do
I
I know
mean-
it's him coming from his mouth?
Well, let's find
Look
out.
right here,
I am
darling.
trying to hide it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't see any trigger
Well,
for him.
Yeah, he
Kinky shit.
based on your passive wisdom, yeah, he's doing it pretty well.
Thank God.
Eunice just starts like turning every direction. Where? She looks under the table.
Chances are I got lazy with the transformation, so under the table is like Desi's legs and tail, and then it's like Tempest as I'm turning back again.
Just mind break unit.
What the fuck?
What has happened?
Do I pop back up from under the table to see Desi again?
Desi again?
Yes, you do.
Oh, there you are.
Hello, darling.
Where did Tempest go?
I have no idea that she hasn't noticed this, and I'm just like, but I'm still right here, darling.
Look back and forth between the two of them, like,
But she must have gone back to the temple or something to check on those kids.
Tempest is.
Someone should.
she not know that? Huh.
I damn.
Go back to licking the soup bowl.
Desi just kind of shrugs, like, she likes the soup.
That's good soup, I suppose.
Come, little ones, drink the soup with me.
Eunice is the only one who has no idea that all three of them that she's met so far are the same person.
3.5, because you also did
I did Octavia, but that's not really me. That's just Octavia to try to get her dad to stop bothering us.
Oh
I
my.
can turn into you too, little bird.
2-for-1 deal.
Like 4 for 1?
I can be anything you want, darling. That's why I'm the most expensive.
Oh, Lord. Renara is starting to look a little nervous, though. As he's talking about his. Oh, sorry.
No, sorry. I didn't say anything.
Oh,
He's just making bird noises.
he's talking about his mission in Waterdeep to find the vault himself. He very much knows the vault is real and whatnot, and he plans to find it himself. And he fears these two gangs are going to try to kidnap him, but worry not, he is staying at the castle ward. Nothing can harm him. But he is looking a bit nervous right now because
not really in the castle ward.
Silverhand. Oh, you are in the castle ward.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, don't mind.
Silverhand hasn't showed up. Oh, she said she would pay the bill.
God.
I'm actually quite cut off. And as he says that, one of the waiters comes by and drops the book, and Renar kind of looks a little nervous. He's like, "Well, my father hasn't given me any allowance or anything, but
Sets down the incredibly expensive wine, because this has
Uh-huh.
been done to poor early before. Do we believe him that
Gonna turn-
Silverhand was going to be paying?
Kind of turn to Brulai and be like, if we weren't meant to protect him, I'd kill him myself.
oh, look at
Why
that!
do you think they only
It is
protect
paid.
in the bread?
What was that, Goose?
Oh, it's paid. Oh, she must have paid ahead of time. He opens the book, and there's a parchment on the side with the receipt, kind of like on the other. There's like two different parchments. One of them is showing a picture of a curled snake
Does anybody
in the
recognize
shadows.
it? Have we seen that?
A curled snake?
A curled snake that's
Something.
hiding in the shadows.
take it and show it to Berlia. You seem to know symbols around this town.
Yes, for the most part.
I mean, he'll roll for it.
Well. Nope. Nope.
He can't think of where he's seen the symbol before. Huh. Well, that's weird. Hey, it has writing on the back. He starts to read it, and he kind of just furrows his brow. What kind of joke is this?
What does it
For
say?
your crime, it says for your crimes against the people, you must pay. Huh. What a joke.
Cast mage armor on myself.
Jesus, right?
As a little bit of a uh-oh.
Uh-oh, we could be fucked.
No, it's fine. As someone of my stature, I tend to get death threats quite consistently. The key is to not fear them.
Oh,
Because
yeah?
that's all they are, is just threats. Though,
Not
We were kidnapped
all threats
before.
are
We
empty.
did find you in a closet, darling. Are you sure?
do not worry. The gang war is contained. The gods have assured me so.
Looking around, is there anybody look like they're about to try and assassinate or
Everyone-
something bad?
Everyone is seeming to indulge in their own festivities.
Okay. Not just anyone sitting down, but like anybody walking outside the shop or anything.
Nope.
Okay.
It is kind of worrisome. But once again, there is no gangs in the castle ward. The Sergeant Halal has assured me. I am safe here. You are safe here. Come on. Let's get you all home.
Uh-huh.
The whole. There is nothing bad going on.
There's
There is
no
no
war
war
in
in
Bossing
Bossing
Sing
Say.
Say.
Oh yeah, there it is.
I mean, there is a war, but it's not in the castle ward.
So,
There is no war in Bossing Say.
that's a nice sentiment, Renar. But still be careful.
Would you all like to share a carriage, at least? I should at least be able to pay you home.
Absolutely.
No, because we're not going home.
Oh yeah, we have to go to the agriculture field again. Back to
Although
Darby's field.
helping us with a carriage to where we need to go would be
Yes.
helpful.
I could take you to the field ward,
Sure.
if you would like. Fair enough.
I'd rather you not come with us.
I'd rather he not be separated from us.
Question is he safer inside the ward or with us?
He's
Upward.
well, that's a good question. I imagine the gangs aren't out in the fields too often.
Nope, it's all contained in the south of Waterdeep. You guys are going north.
Uh-huh.
As far as we're told, as much as we're told, this is contained by the south.
Yep.
How
All
far
right.
is-
And are in the other group are not small pickings.
How far are we from the field?
It would definitely be a 2 hour or an hour and a half carriage ride.
Jesus, the city is so fucking big. Oh,
Well, you are in the castle ward, which is near the
it's
the
like
southern ward.
trying to get around Toronto.
Why-
God, I hate it.
Shall we go?
Yeah, someone needs to invent a subway for
Sure,
this place.
of course.
hmm
All right. You head outside with Renar. He's kind of laughing at you guys. You adventurers are so nervous all the time. Come on, it is the castle ward. There is
I am-
nothing.
I am wary. I am on
Just
full alert.
don't
I am actively
say
looking
it.
for threats constantly.
Because as soon as you say nothing
The more
bad
he
happens
says
here,
that-
something bad is going to happen. So just shut your mouth. You know what? We're going to go deal with things, and he's being an idiot. Tempest. Hush.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. There's an initiative check that you guys have to do.
Damn it.
You sit down, be quiet. Stay out of the way.
Are we already on the street or have we left?
You are in the street, heading towards the carriage.
Like I said,
This
head
is-
on a fucking swivel. I am
Mm.
watching out for anything and everything. We're
Mm.
supposed to roll for insight
Initiative.
or initiative.
Initiative.
Does the thing pop up or do I roll it?
You go to the double swords, and then you click on the...
Oof.
The double swords. Upper right?
Yes.
There's
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you roll a 0 for initiative?
No, I rolled a 2. I have a +0.
Oh, that makes 2 of us.
Yay! Except
High
you rolled
five.
so much better
You
than
rolled
I did.
19.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
All right. Wait, why did it... Oh, because you guys are rolled on a completely different... I am so sorry. I need to take you guys out of this combat,
Oh.
because we...
Fair.
Are we gonna
Right.
re-roll initiative then?
Yeah, we're gonna re-roll, if you don't mind.
But my
That's
20.
Well, that's good for just beloved and I.
Yeah.
Because I have to activate the actual scene before.
Before.
Alright, and now... Go ahead, roll for initiative.
It's
Maybe
never
I'll
gonna be
roll
that
better.
good again.
Come
Well-
on. Not much better.
18 is acceptable.
Did I roll or not?
Yes, you
Yep,
did
you did
13.
roll. You're a 13.
I went from a 19 to a 9.
I
From
went up to
19
an 8 and I'm
12.
still last.
Alright. Before we end the session, we will end it off on a cliffhanger as you guys are very, very terrified of the note, as Renar seems to not be bothered. And as Renar opens
I'm not
the...
terrified, I'm annoyed.
Annoyed. As Renar opens the carriage, you see a crossbow bolt strike in the back of the carriage. Renar is taken back, and he's all like, "Oh,
Shove
Well, at
him
least they
down
failed.
under the carriage. Stay here.
He kind of breathes a sigh of relief, and he's like, "At least they failed, but everything's in slow motion for you guys." As something's unraveling on the crossbow bolt, a piece of parchment, a glyph of warding.
Oh god.
Oh.
Maybe I won't shove him under the carriage, then it might explode. Fuck.
It's probably gonna explode anyway.
All right. Woo! We finally got to the top, and we are going downhill from here, y'all. Let's
Yes! Do it! We're
Things are
going
gonna get a lot more
down!
dangerous, especially since after this, Eurolay's alarms are gonna go fucking screaming at him. So
Oh, yay.
god. We're gonna have so much
Let's
to
go.
do tonight.
it's going to be a fun night.
Hell yeah! Let's do it!
Murder!
Murder!
Bum.
Murder and mayhem!
So there was just
What?
something that unraveled on the crossbow? Bolt.
Yeah, the
A
glyph of warding.
A parchment that has a glyph of warding.
That's a cleric
Now, for those of
sorcery
us
spell.
who,
Do I recognize what it is so that I don't shove him into the carriage?
We'll find that out next time.
We'll find out
Okay.
next time
Who's gonna
on
have-
Muffin's Waterdeep.
We're all.
We're all fucked!
Oh, here we go.
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Time
Ooh,
for...
Who's that?
You'll find out next time!
Next time!
Next
Okay,
time.
okay.
Alright. Thank you guys for playing today. I appreciate all of you for getting through all the RP. I know it was a lot to start.
Oh, it's fun
But-
though.
Now we're.
It was fun.
So many dick jokes.
You've got
Not
Gentle
trusting
Hum and
any of that.
Desi in the party. Everything's
That was
a dick
actually,
joke.
you know what? That was actually less than what I was expecting, to be honest.
But between the two of them, yes.
Trust me, there will be more.
Wait. There's something between us?
Only if you want
Arr.
there to be, darling.
Is that corn, or are you just happy to see me?
Both,
Oh, yeah, you got
darling.
some corn falling out. of your side.
Either way, it's got the juice.
Come here, give me some of that creamy nut soup. All right, I'm done. No, I'm not.
Alright, guys.
No, you're not. You know that.
I will see you all in 25 minutes. I have to take a shower, or else I won't be able to take it because of raid.
Me too.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Thank you
So-
for letting me crash your party game.
no,
Fun.
you could be a permanent member. No worries.
Hell
Matt.
yeah! Come join us, man. Eventually, Devi will show up, and we'll have the other rogue back. But he likes to wander off.
That's fair. That happens. Life is in the way.
Life is in the way.
Yeah, my wife is already just like all giddy because she can't wait for this.
Oh, she's
Why?
letting it on.
She can watch.
She watches Shy stream.
Hell
Oh, cool,
yeah!
cool.
So
Nice.
only the D&D one because she
That's
doesn't
fine.
care for WoW.
That's fine.
That's fair.
I love that though.
But yeah, no, she's all excited. I'm excited.
I'm terrified.
Yay!
You should be. All right, have a wonderful night, guys.
Good night. Thanks, Goose.
Bye.